Where'd Jeff's camera go?
I don't know. That's what we were saying. Jeff just disappeared.
Jeff?
His internet just died. He said.
Oh.
He put in the chat. That is timing impeccable, I gotta say.
I'm glad everyone just got a nice view of Jordan's butt.
I would say everyone in the stream just saw Jordan's ass cheeks. That was good.
Sorry, guys. My dog was licking herself again. I had to stop it.
It's okay. Jeff's internet died.
Jeff's internet died. But what's going on, guys?
It's time to get hot and sweaty with the boys.
There we go.
We didn't miss it, boys.
Hey, figure we'll hold off on jumping into MLB in case he comes back.
Yeah, we can hop into football.
So we can let's talk about it real quick. Who's the Giants' starting quarterback?
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me get.
Are we going Danger Russ Wilson? We going Crab Leg Winston? We going Tommy Cutlets? What are we going here?
So my thing is, as a Commanders fan, played them twice. Obviously, I want 2 easy wins. I mean, truthfully, they have another year or two. They got to really. Their line still sucks. They only got Neighbors. They probably need another receiver. I like Tracy at running back, and
they need a tight end. They
definitely need a tight end. But as a Commanders fan, I would genuinely be more scared of Jameis Winston than I would Russell Wilson. And that's because that dude's a firecracker. He might throw for 4 interceptions on a given day, but he also might throw for 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. So as a Commanders fan, I'm like, knowing my luck, he's going to drop 450 on my head, and Malik Neighbors is going to have 200. And, I mean, Russell Wilson, you know what you're going to get. Consistently bad. Not as mobile as he used to be. Doesn't scare me with his legs anymore. Doesn't have a good offensive line. I don't know. I would be more scared of Jameis just dropping 400 randomly on me and me losing a game than Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson's not going to do that. I mean, he might get 225 yards and a touchdown. But I don't know, man. Truthfully, I would think Jameis Winston's a scarier quarterback right now. And that's crazy to say that because Russell Wilson might be a Hall of Famer one day, but that's because of Seattle. But I would say Jameis Winston.
I'll say as a non-Commanders fan, I would 100% agree with you on that statement. I think Russ is a good locker room guy for all the youngsters, but I think in terms of that will potentially win you games, it's going to, in my opinion, will definitely be Jameis. Because Jameis just doesn't give a fuck. He'll throw 30 interceptions and not give a care in the world. But with those 30 interceptions, he'll also probably have 50 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And Malik Neighbors will probably have 25 of them. So, it's one of those things where the Giants aren't going to make playoffs. That's obvious. If you have a brain, you'll realize that. But
I'm not a Giants fan.
Even if you are a Giants fan, you got to know you're not making nothing this year. Yeah. So, just have some fun with it, honestly. Draft a quarterback this year. Let him develop under the knowledge of, I would say, Russ and Jameis. I mean, Tommy DeVito's not really.
That's the future.
Yeah, okay.
Tommy.
So, I mean, I would definitely just go that route to make everything easier. But, hey, it depends if their GM can use his brain like that this year or not.
The way I look at it, too, right? Who's your best player on your team by far? Malik Neighbors. If you're Malik Neighbors, who would you, honest to God, who would you rather have starting if you're Malik Neighbors?
I mean, as a player, definitely Tommy DeVito. No, I'm just kidding. Jameis Winston, for sure. There's no question about it.
I mean, yeah, you're going to put up, as a player, he knows, I hate this is a crappy way to look at it, but it's true. When you're a really good player on a bad team, you always look at your numbers because you're looking at your next contract, right? So he knows in a year or two he's going to be up for a contract. So to Malik Neighbors right now, all he's going to care about is putting up numbers. And you know damn well he's looking at Jameis Winston like, oh my God, dude, I could pull off a Mike Evans 1,800 yards with Jameis. And like you said, 13, 14, 15, 16 touchdowns.
I mean, yeah, they definitely could has the potential for the one of the most historic seasons ever.
Oh, ever, dude.
And that is if Jameis is throwing him the ball.
I'm trying.
Damn dogs.
Beat down's back, so I'm trying to get it fixed.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh no! Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back, brother, man.
Just sitting there, I would go, it's okay, we're going live. I'm like, all right, sweet. And then all of a sudden, there goes Jordan, there goes Brendan. I go, what the hell just happened? I'm like,
All I
wow.
heard you say is, where did Brendan go? And I was like, Jeff, I don't see you.
I was like, yeah, I don't see you either.
Yeah, I'm like, did my internet just die? I go on my phone, everything's loading there. So I'm like, okay.
Can we
Wait
take a
minute.
moment, too? Because I've been just thinking about it.
Hmm.
Honest to God, even Jameis or Russ, dude, I could genuinely see them finishing third and the Cowboys finishing fourth.
I mean, yeah, because the Cowboys
Yeah.
have Dak Prescott, so that's not.
Yeah,
I'm
even-
not. I am
I
more
saw-
scared of Jameis Winston than Dak Prescott.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
Russell Wilson signing made me cry for Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I was upset.
I wanted to see
Yeah.
Jameis Winston as the Giants starting quarterback.
I mean, that's what we were saying. If they want to win games and just have a fun season, Jameis gives you that better chance. But if you just want to have some boring football, then hey, start Russ and see what happens.
Well, I give
Did you see how much
Russell
they
Wilson
paid him,
till
too?
week 6.
1 year, 21 mil. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, he can finally afford that one bedroom in
Yeah,
Central Park.
no
I mean,
shit.
exactly.
One bed, one bath. He's lucky freaking Sierra's got a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Oh,
you in line there.
I mean, it's just ridiculous to me, man. These guys getting paid this big money, and I mean, we're gonna talk about it in a second, but just even
If one of
Yeah, but-
y'all have the screen pulled up, can you let me know and make sure that there's
Yeah,
sound
Jeff, then you're
coming
good.
I see, Joe. You're
out? I
you
meant
look
sound is
good.
coming out.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
What about you?
No, I hear everybody.
I just heard me.
Want to make sure. Thank you. That is all.
Yep.
Okay, cameras are back ready.
All right,
Yay.
boys.
Thank you.
Okay,
Hollywood.
can we start this over?
I was saying, yeah, let's now that Jeff's back, we can shift over from football back to the original scheduled MLB boys.
Oh, I thought we were starting with football. Never mind.
No, opening day.
Oh, Jesus. Otani just got almost got drilled in the head on a pickoff attempt.
Where
That would've been fun.
is-
If I was
Yeah.
on another team, I would bring a shiv.
So MLB.
I would maybe bring some brass knuckles. That dude's too good.
MLB.
Open-
3 of the
open-
4 of us had a
opening
good day.
2025.
Yeah, 3 of the
Yeah.
4 of us had a good day.
What a day.
Jordan, you
Yeah.
want to talk about it?
Sorry, Jordan.
I was texting Brennan. I'm not that mad, dude. So the Phillies, in my opinion, are probably going to be the best team in the NL. I mean, they're going to be at least
NL
top
East or
2.
NL
The national, like the NL, period.
period. Okay.
Period. Dude, they're almost called them the Eagles. The Phillies are freaking loaded, dude. Like, and I was so impressed with Mackenzie Gore, who's I believe 24 years old, goes 6
Yeah.
innings, shutout, 14 strikeouts.
Actually,
And then,
it
of
was
course,
13.
then we bring our bullpen, and the freaking bullpen. And that was when we talked about who's going to win the division. I literally said our bullpen is not good.
Yeah.
So they give up 7 runs in 3 freaking innings. Thank you, guys. Our bullpen is not good. So that's.
That's great.
But I mean, I'm happy. You know, offensively, I want to be mad at my offense because we actually have a decent lineup. But then I realized we're going against Zach Wheeler, who's one of the
Yeah.
best pitchers in the league. So it's like, I just hate the Phillies, bro. I hate Philadelphia. It's like the biggest rival in every damn sport, and then they got to be loaded into 2 of my favorite sports, the Phillies and the Eagles. Like, God.
It's got to make you feel good that Bryce went yard today, right?
No,
At
not really.
home, I can't tell you how happy that made me feel. It made me feel giddy inside.
Well, and then Kyle Schwarber goes 2 of 4, and he used to play on the Nats. At least Trey Turner went 0
I
of 4,
forgot.
and he used to play
Schwarby
on the
went
Nats.
yard too. How does that?
Yeah, I know.
A lot of dingers today by big people.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dinger day.
I just can't.
I
get
want
the break.
to. Opening day is now known as Dinger Day because of how many home runs. Orioles had
pretty
what
crazy.
6 by themselves?
can get her if you want, you're good.
6 or 7, I can't remember
You want to say
exactly.
hello to the stream? Come on, say hello.
Adley
This-
had 2.
Come here. This is Big
Cedric
Titan
had 2.
Swollen. Come here,
They had 6.
guys. This is Big Titan Swollen about to make an appearance.
Oh,
Like getting the camera, big tight and swollen. That's
Oh,
Frank.
thank you.
That's my dog.
nice.
That's my pops right there, everybody.
Hello.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
Oh Lord.
Dude, I didn't
Um,
realize Rutschman went yard twice today. Okay,
Yes.
Yes, he
good.
did.
Rutschman.
He's so freaking
Also, I
good.
asked the question before the stream started. What the hell did they do to the Rogers Center? What is that ballpark?
Who cares? They
You
booed the
see-
national anthem again.
Ah,
What are
yeah.
we doing?
They did.
I got words. I got
don't know.
words I can't say on stream, so we're gonna.
This is
That's
what
fine.
happens. Have you not learned your lesson when you boo? Bad things happen.
Yeah, we fight
Yeah.
3 times in
USA,
8
I would
seconds.
say USA fought 3 times, won the game there. But Orioles came in and just dicked them down.
How about,
So it's like-
how about O'Neal going 6 for 6 on opening day?
God, I
Don't
mean,
get Brendan going. Don't get
so-
Brendan going.
so here's the thing. I saw O'Neal homered, and I'm like, well, that would have been a nice bat to have in the Red Sox lineup with this team. And then Wilyer Abreu said, hold my beer, and had 2, including a monster 3-run homer in the 9th to give the Sox the opening day win. So pretty pumped about that.
That was
Oh, do we have another one? Hold on. Teoscar Hernandez 3-run homer, 4-2 Dodgers.
Dude, I don't know if you guys got to see it live, but that Guardians and Royals game was good too.
I did turn it on.
I saw the highlights.
My
I
I
was,
did not catch that one.
Man, dude, that division.
me and MLB extra innings have some beef today. Sadly.
What's the
You
beef?
have-
Let me hear it.
So beef is this. They showed every single game but the Orioles one.
I have a question to this. I have a very good question.
Like
Very
it,
important.
Like
question
it
to
was
this.
up in it was like MLB, Orioles, Toronto. Click on it and it was like, this is blacked out in your area. What?
Blacked out in your area.
I was like, it's because they were playing in Canada. That had to be it.
North
Because
Carolina
Canada and
doesn't
North
like Canada.
Carolina are so far, so close to each other.
Ugh. I was like, you're gonna show me everyone else.
I mean, yeah,
It-
that's how they got to do it.
Yeah.
MLB.TV was ruining things for me because I was out and about doing stuff with the missus and the family today so I was tuning into the Red Sox when I could, but it legit would not play the Red Sox game.
I saw a lot of people complaining like, "Oh, I spend $200 whatever dollars a year,
So
and this is what I get."
so I just checked because I knew I re-upped, or I thought I re-upped, so I started another, like I went to go start a free trial the first time. And because I didn't want to pay $30 today, I'll pay $30 next week. And I'm like, and it's like, oh, you already have a subscription. So I'm like, okay, then why can't I watch? And then I go back 10 minutes later and sign up for the free trial. They're like, thanks for your purchase. I'm like, what are we doing?
Jesus.
It's what-
You had all off season to prepare for this. What is this, Call of Duty on update day? Come on.
I did also find something out
Fortunately,
that I was like, "This is awesome." So,
Mhm.
Adley Rutschman became the 4th player in O's history to have 2 home runs on opening day. Cedric Mullins
Okay.
being one as well today.
Okay.
The last time this happened, Sam Horn did it in the 1990,
Okay.
and Brooks Robinson last time did it in 73. So
now that dude was a beast though.
Hmm.
All time.
Couple nice names to be associated with there.
calling it
Can I
now.
change this sub?
I took
Excuse me, sorry.
I took the plus 1600 on the Orioles going to the World Series and winning today.
Wow.
Want to put that out there?
Winning.
Okay.
I did that before the Toronto game, and then they did what they did in Toronto, and I was like, "It's our year, boys."
I love opening day because every fan, when they win the first game, is like, "We're winning it all." There's
Listen,
like 162
we
games, boys.
we looked like
we got a long way to go.
we looked like the Eagles against the Chiefs today. Ass to belt.
Damn.
today.
Jesus Christ! There's 17 games in the NFL. There's 162.
I do
Ask
want to
the
go on
God.
MLB Network tomorrow and see. I hope I catch when they talk about this Orioles Blue Jays game, because all I heard today and yesterday was how the Blue Jays were the dark horse to win the East because of how good their pitching was and if their pitching could stay healthy. And
Stop it.
then today happened.
I think their pitching was fantastic, just as
Yeah.
good as just as good as
You got to go
Mahomes.
against the O's, the Red Sox, and the Yankees a shit ton, and then the Rays
Yeah.
always have a steady
the
team.
AL
It's like-
the AL East is going to eat each other alive.
yeah, Injuries are gonna happen. You guys are gonna kill each
And
other.
by eat each other alive, I mean we'll all beat up on the Blue Jays, and then we'll all split series between
You three.
the three
I think
others.
you should beat up on the Rays though too. I do
I would
think
say
you
we'll probably
should
all
beat
be
up on
on
the
the
Rays.
Rays as well.
Can we also
yeah.
talk about how miserable a game in mid-July in Tampa is going to be in an outdoor stadium?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
Hot, baby. Feeling hot.
I say one player I definitely want to give credit to today
okay.
has to be Austin Wells. I'm
Mm,
sure Brendan would know.
Question.
Yeah.
How many ballparks is that a home run in?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Do you hear
Question?
that? That's the salt of a Red Sox fan.
Why do I have
That's
to be
salty
salty?
to
My
the
team-
Atlantic Ocean, man.
Why do I have to be salty? I'm one
Because
of
you
them.
brought it up, motherfucker.
It's a legit question. I saw it online, and I'm interested.
It is, but it's the ballpark they're playing in. As much as you guys
I
want to hate
know.
on it, they play on it
Hey,
after their
if
game.
you want advantages, build a new ballpark, pal. Plain and simple.
I mean, the
You
Green
don't build
Monster is
the-
a pretty nice advantage.
That is
The pesky
that's
pole
fair.
is a nice advantage.
You're right. For all of our right-handed power hitters, it is a good
Oh,
advantage.
let's see what the Yankees do away
Ah.
from Yankee Stadium.
Okay, all right. Can I
It's
say who I'm a
usually
little
pretty good,
disappointed in
honestly.
today? I'll be
What's up?
honest. I was a tiny bit disappointed in Paul Skeens, one of my favorite freaking players.
I wasn't. He got my over 6.5 strikeouts,
No,
baby.
the 7 strikeouts was good, but 2 walks,
He got me on my
2
7.
walks
That's
hurts
all I
me.
cared about.
There
and
you
then he
go.
gives up 2 runs. I mean, dude, Paul Skeens is so freaking good. Almost every time he hits the mound, I'm just expecting just
You can't be
great
mad
things.
at. He gave up 3 hits and
2
you
runs.
can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
The 2
We
walks,
really-
the 2 walks is what killed him. Truthfully, that's how he gave one of the runs. It sucked.
I mean,
We doing overreaction MLB opening day already, and the opening day is not even over.
This
Say-
dude just said he's winning the World Series. I can't just say I'm slightly disappointed. Jesus.
listen.
Listen, that's like me saying Garrett Crochet wasn't worth the trade today because he went 5 innings, struck out 5, and gave up 2.
Yeah, but is he as good as Paul Skeens?
Damn, the Marlins.
I mean, it's Paul Skeens' second season, so I don't
Dude.
want to compare the two right now. I have to see what he does to year 2.
Oh,
And I also have to see what Crochet does on a team that actually scores him runs.
How many? Hey, we'll
Speaking-
talk in 80 games and see if those runs are still
Say-
getting scored.
Listen. Speaking of runs, the White Sox 8-piece
Winning
today.
it all.
Well, before that, Austin Wells, first catcher in MLB
sorry.
history,
Yeah.
leadoff home run opening day. Congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Gotta love it. Aaron Boone, you're not the smartest man, but you made one thing right when you
Not
put
the
that
smartest
lineup
man.
card
And
out.
I saw, you can correct me if I'm wrong here, Brennan. First Yankee in franchise history leadoff home run on opening day.
God, you're gonna make me think back that many years of our history.
I
I wanna say
Jeter never
that's-
went yard on opening day in the leadoff spot.
say I saw it out there. I wasn't 100% sure. I put it in on the graphic.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one. If it's out there, it could be true. But
mean,
that's
true, if
I'll
that's
say
true,
that's-
that is insane, especially with some of
Yeah.
the lineups they had back in the years.
You're
Holy
gonna laugh at me. I would have
shnikes.
thought my boy Brent Gardner had done it with all the years.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's a lot of guys
Yeah.
that I was thinking might have done it. So hey, if they haven't though, and Austin Wells is the first one to do it, congrats, Austin.
Hmm.
2 birds, 1 stone. Two
Say
two
I'm
sets of
always a
history.
big fan when the catchers do something good. I'm a big catchers fan.
I
Mm,
love seeing the Mets only score 1 today. I got to be honest with you,
Sorry.
boys. The Mets spending all that money and then scoring 1 run on opening day always makes me happy.
Hey, love Juan Soto being the last strikeout too. Am I right?
Yep.
he
Shuffle your
should've-
way back to
listen,
the dugout, buddy.
Listen, he should have been on base. He chased 2 very bad pitches from Josh Hader.
What's his name
Hey,
from Barstool? He was freaking out 1.5 innings in.
See, and that's
dude
what
Frank or whatever?
Yeah.
Bro, like
I love
George
him.
said, there's 100. No, dude, God, I hate him.
He-
There's 100 and some games in the fucking season. Calm your ass down, dude.
he-
Yeah.
I saw a clip
Long
of him
season.
biting whatever he bites, and I'm like, relax.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get stressed right
But,
now.
the White
Just take a
Sox
chill pill, man.
Yeah, look at this little stat above the heads
over
there.
500
Brennan.
since 23.
That's insane. That's also
That
sad.
actually is very insane when you
What?
think about it. That
So,
it literally took them winning opening day to be over 500
so
for the first time in
what's
2 years.
what's crazy and funny to me is this morning I wake up, I see a meme posted saying, so we can eliminate the White Sox from the playoffs, right?
Oh,
And
I
then
saw those.
and
I
then
saw those over the
today
last
they
week.
opening day, it's like over 500.
Then they lose 15 in a row after this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
right.
I want them. I know they're going to be bad. I just want them not to be as bad as we all think.
I'm just glad they're living on a high right now.
They were so bad last year. There's only one way up, dude. there's one way.
I was saying it can't get worse. man.
Speaking of some dingers today, Benintendi, holy hell, he crushed the ball to right field. Wow.
Yeah, they're finally getting his money's worth out of him, so that's good.
Yeah, congratulations, former Red Sox great Andrew Benintendi. Never forget that catch that he made in Houston during the
One of
playoffs
best
to steal that
outfielders,
win.
My goodness, yeah.
Congrats, one of the not shortest standing Yankees, but trade deadline Yankees acquisitions. Woo!
Did you see the photo of someone doctored their Yankee jersey? It had Soto 22 on the back of it, and they covered the OTO and wrote, finished the word sellout. I'm like,
No,
how are
I
we
did
still
see,
salty about a guy that got traded to you?
I did see somebody posted a thing. It was a 22 jersey with no name on the back, and they said, "Look at me! I have a Ben Rice jersey spawned in my room because Ben
See,
Rice changed his number from 93 to 22."
Can I say there's a couple Red Sox jerseys that I have, or one Red Sox jersey that I have. It's a home white jersey with the number 18. How many times I've reused that jersey with whatever player that uses
Oh, dude,
that jersey?
100%.
Fantastic.
It's a great thing. If you have a no name jersey, hey, don't be mad because for
No.
situations like this, it's awesome.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah. Like, look at me. This is a Chris Davis jersey. So,
I'm
Really?
so sorry.
Wow.
I mean,
So sorry.
yeah,
He robbed you guys blind after
At the
one solid
time
year
you-
of hitting
I was just
15
like-
home runs. Woohoo!
Not
It was
gonna
way
lie.
more than that, but
I miss that team that we had back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, but this team actually has a shot
I mean,
to
this team does
do something.
yeah, but hey, that
Oh.
team walked so this team could run, okay?
Amen to
Mm.
that.
Mm.
Amen, hallelujah.
Because honestly, after the aftermath, a lot of these guys were drafted because of that. So you should be very thankful.
I am. You're right. They walked so these guys could run straight to the World Series.
Uh,
I thought
The
Jordan was
Marlins
asleep
have
for a
their-
minute.
no,
No,
he's
no,
just
no.
listening.
No, I'm still just pissed off about. I watched the whole Nats game today on my phone as I was at work. It is what it is.
It's
It's all good.
again. There's 161 other
Oh,
games that
I
you
know,
can
I know,
watch.
I know. But that
And-
bullpen, dude, that bullpen, like it was one of those things. It's like you just see the writing on the wall. Like
Mm.
sometimes in life, you just unfortunately know. Like we had all said when we were predicting, it was like, yeah, the lineup's not, or your starting lineup's not bad. But then Brendan, in his infamous, lovely, great support of me as a friend, goes, yeah, but your bullpen kind of sucks. And then I have to see the bullpen give up 7 freaking runs in the first game, and then I'm like, well, that's a valid
Well,
point.
Whatever you
Hey,
do.
Jordan, do you know who is on your staff who used to be a bullpen guy for you guys, who, after he was traded to you, was not the greatest Nats bullpen guy ever, but now he is helping out your bullpen?
Ooh,
That'd be Sean Doolittle, my guy.
love the Doolittle.
I do, little baby.
Whatever
Fucking
you-
goggles, man. He's infamous.
Jordan, whatever you do, do not
I fucking hate
go
you.
onto our show's Twitter page because I did post a video of Harper going yard.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead serious.
Is there no team support here?
I did. If
God
I posted
bless.
every, I'm not trying to be biased on here. Trying to just post what I can find, what I
Yeah,
can
he's
grab.
not biased unless he's talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, and then he'll go,
Oh,
"Take
yeah.
shit on
Listen, he says he's not biased, but he put Rutschman's 2 home runs there, but not Ilya Abreu's 2 home runs. Just saying.
I'm not the only one who's got the login.
I'm sorry, I can't be on my phone all the time when I'm doing family stuff.
Me neither.
And yet today,
Yeah,
you had
he
time
found the
for
time, he found
Harper
the
and
time.
Rutschman and Wells and
Crazy what you can do while watching the
Harper?
game.
whatever.
Hey, there's a lot of home runs hit today.
There
I'm just
was.
looking at all the
And you know what's
scores. And
and you
I'm
know
just
what's
like, wow.
wild? Me and Brendan's dad, we were talking to him yesterday about like what kind of parlays we're gonna do. And I was mentioning home run one. He's like, don't do home run. Worst thing to do on opening day. Pitchers are gonna be on their game.
No, they're not.
And then we see what happened today.
Yeah, there's.
It's like I
And
turned
then you look and you see the teams that didn't go yard, and then you're just like, oh, you didn't have fun today. But then I say that the Marlins did not go yard, but they won their game.
yeah,
So
because like I
They didn't have
turned
a walk-off.
because I turned on the Yankees game because I was like I can't watch the O's game. I turn the Yankees game on. Austin Wells goes for yard. I'm like, had him on a parlay. Actually, no,
there's
I
three
didn't.
things guaranteed: death, taxes, and Yankees going yard.
Especially in the Bronx.
I was
like-
gonna say don't get him going on the ballpark again. God damn
I
it.
like that. I like that. That was a good one. We need to make that into a shirt.
What,
up,
death
I agree.
Texans and the Yankees going yard at home?
Yeah,
Hey,
I was thinking death
Oh.
taxes and Tyler O'Neill opening day home runs.
doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely.
I mean,
Sure it does.
Tyler O'Neill. I wish I would have bet on that man today.
Hey, shout out Barstool Big Cat. Put 6,500 on him. 129 grand.
Good for him.
Holy hell.
Yep. He
What
won
was he
what?
What was
It
it?
was a-
Plus
It
It was plus 550, 650, something like
I
that.
think it was.
It was actually it was crazy. His
I
odds
should've-
were way too high.
Yeah.
I should have broken my freaking betting rule and betted on Tyler O'Neill today.
Freaking, I had Adley going, and luckily, I get a notification on my phone. I was like, "Holy shit, that one hit, boys!"
He's so good, dude. Makes me nauseous how good he is.
Yeah,
And it's crazy to think that he's like almost 30 years old as well. But that's just thinking
yeah.
he was like, what was it, 4 or 5 year college player? So it's like one of those things. It's like, hey, man.
so I'm
It's
definitely
like Jaden Daniels, like not to go completely different sport, but like, dude, Jaden Daniels is 25, and I was like, what the hell? I thought he was 22, but then he played 5 years in college. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
Michael
he's older.
Penix.
He's an old man. Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael Penix,
Penix,
yeah, right.
yeah.
No.
Then you have Bryce Young, who's younger than both of them, I think, still somehow.
I would say that the freaking ages in some of these athletes shocks you. It really does. She's like, oh, no, they're so young. Wait, what?
Yeah.
You're 27 years old? When the hell did that happen?
Then you get like a LeBron James who's freaking 40. Like,
So-
what the
Exactly.
hell, man? Like, what the fuck? Like, what is sports, man? Like, same with Ovechkin. Like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, right.
so.
Six
It's
plays.
wild.
Speaking of Ovechkin,
Did he score again tonight?
Not yet.
no.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
hey,
but-
cross your fingers.
Let me hold on. I have it in here somewhere.
Holding.
I have. Brendan already know
Does he
what
have-
this is.
It's gonna be 6 away. I think. I could be wrong.
Didn't score when we were there. We put up 6 goals. Jackass.
Yeah, right. Doesn't score in the
wait a
third
So,
one time. But that's cool.
ESPN Plus is doing an OV cast
Ooh, I like that.
to track the game and what his like stats are for the night and everything else.
ESPN Plus does some good stuff.
Excuse me. That's actually pretty awesome. Bless you.
Thank you. Holy crap. That just
Yeah, I like that, and then I like the fact that if he gets a goal tonight, then Gretzky is going to follow the team and be at every game.
Very good.
Yeah, I find that to be pretty awesome. I won't lie.
Yeah, love
Good
that.
on you, Gretzky.
Hey, he's got enough money to do it. I don't. Damn it, Gretzky.
Yeah, right. I wish I can go
Wish
to
I
every
could go
game until
too.
it was broken. Shit.
Be great.
Well, you know, when you're good at your
Wait, when you're the greatest to ever touch the freaking ice, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
Can't argue that one.
I did find a random fact out. So y'all know that Ashton Hall guy who's going around right now?
Oh, the one that's
Ashton
doing
Hall?
the
The morning
stupid
routine
Saratoga
shit.
water banana peel.
Yes.
and shit.
So
Oh.
this guy, right? He played college football
Oh, 1.5 yards a carry or something. Is
for
that what, I saw that.
Alcorn
Alcorn
University.
Alcorn State.
Yes.
Let's go.
So he was a running back.
Come say hello to the guys. Mrs. Titan Swollen has arrived. Hey, Mrs.
Oh,
Titan.
hello.
That sounds horrible to say. Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Shouldn't have said
Yeah. Mrs. Tasteful.
But hey, it's good to
I
know
hope
after all
so.
these years. But yeah, I have up his stats. He played one season.
Yikes.
He was a redshirt freshman. Played one season. Averaged
Yeah.
1.33 yards per play.
What a man.
Ay.
He had 6 total carries for 8 yards.
He's got
I-
that dog in him.
I feel like
I feel like I
one
could
of
have
us
averaged
could
more
probably do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit,
I could
I'd
dive
like
for two.
Jerome Bettis out there. I'd call me. I'd head down, fucking run right through you. Let's do this, boys.
I will say I might pull
Well,
my hammy
yeah.
real quick too, though.
Yeah, I'll definitely have a concussion, but like that's besides. The
I
point.
mean, all you really got to do is just limp your way to a first down and you outstat the
I mean, yeah.
guy.
Unless your offensive line is literally us blocking for you, you probably should be
Well,
all right.
yeah, you probably should.
Wow, that's actually crazy. He averaged the same amount as Stephen A. averaged points per game in basketball. That's wild, dude.
Don't
So-
bring him up, dude. I'm so
One
sick
and
of
a
him.
half.
So-
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
I'm going to ask this before Beatdown has to leave in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know everyone's. Jordan, I hope you got your listening ears on.
I'm
Stop
very
look-
good at listening.
Stop looking at your girlfriend change, please. So,
Hey,
Fucking-
now.
we're on a freaking stream, dude.
so
Jesus Christ.
each of you, you get $2 million if you do this. Okay.
Yes.
Would you return a kickoff against? And this is the team. They're all in their prime.
Oh,
God.
no.
We're going to start. Pat McAfee is the kicker, okay?
Well, it's probably going to be a touchback.
I
Ed
can
Reed.
Antonio Brown him.
Yeah, Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, Luke
Knew he was gonna be on
Kuechly,
this list. Oh, okay.
Brian Urlacher, Brian Dawkins, Lawrence Taylor, John Lynch, Troy Polamalu, J.J. Watt.
Golly.
Brother,
hold on.
you know now.
You can't slide, you can't dive, you can't run
So
lateral.
You
have
didn't
to
say
think-
Sean Taylor, so I'm taking the $2 million. I'm going.
Brother, I
You
just
know
want to
it's-
let
you
you
know
know
it's
now.
crazy- you know-
I'm looking
so-
right to Pat McAfee and I'm running right
So,
through that.
you know it's
motherfucker.
crazy?
I'm choosing
Yeah.
the weakest guy on that line, and he is getting run right fucking.
You know
through.
it's crazy? I did forget one. We're missing one player on the team.
Sean Taylor?
Thanks. So we're gonna go Sean Taylor.
Then I might have to
I'm
rethink my business.
Then give me
decision.
that $2 million. I don't
So,
give a
he-
fuck. I am
question-
head
the-
down, and we're
he
going.
dropped-
for
Question
it.
I have.
Pat McAfee
Dude.
drops that bad boy on the 1st-yard line for you. And your blocking team is this past year's Vanderbilt's kickoff team.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Um,
You kidding?
what's the yardage you have to go to get the? Hold
Yeah.
on, wait a second.
See-
Something on the bottom line just distracted me. The Sabres are up 7-1 on the Penguins. What the
Penguins.
hell? Anyway, sorry. What's the yardage you have to return it on?
Just
Just a return in general. You
just
don't have
re-
to go a certain yardage.
return it. You got to just catch it and
are
go
the
forward.
rules? Are the rules?
I cannot
this
run out
year-
of bounds. Like I have to
Correct.
go
No,
for it.
You
No,
gotta,
you gotta go.
at some
Alright,
point you gotta make
easy.
contact with someone.
Is the
Easy.
kickoff rules old school kickoff or this new age kickoff?
Oh, it's old school. They're coming full speed by the time you catch that
Hmm.
motherfucker.
So I get it at the 1. By the
they're-
time
they
they
got a
connect
40-yard
with
head.
me, I'd
Okay,
probably
so-
get to the
And they
10.
got and they're running through Vanderbilt's kickoff team.
Okay, well here's the thing though.
Can't
That
slide-
Vanderbilt
well, it's
kickoff
the-
team is gonna take up at least, we'll say 5 of those guys on that kickoff line because they're just gonna get fucking ass pounded. Okay.
Yeah, but they
So
might.
I don't have to
tackle.
worry about. Well, here's the thing. Exactly, I have to worry about at least 5 defenders here. Okay, so now you open it up to about another 4 or 5 defenders. I'm looking at it. I'm saying, fuck it, we ball head down, running right through them. Definitely,
Yeah.
we're gonna get stopped by a brick wall. But I'll tell you what, they're gonna feel me while I feel them. Pause.
I have a good
Um,
idea in mind. I'll go Jeff go first. I got a good idea. Though.
I'll take the 2 million. I think I think I can get some yardage off of it.
Now I'm not saying you got to carry it for a touchdown, but
No. Just would you return it? I
You-
think
you
without
catch- you catch and you just pray and run forward.
yeah. I
and-
mean, no sliding takes some risk of a head-to-head collision away. Some,
I'm thinking
not all.
I'm thinking Ray Lewis in his prime is just going to be the last one coming down the field. Because
No, I have a
That's
better.
why I would aim for, I don't know,
got
like
it, I got
JJ
it.
Watt or something.
'Cause
That
I'm-
way
I'm
Ray is
thinking,
the
like,
first one not to hit
I'm
me.
thinking Brian Dawkins is gonna run past you because he's just gonna just
Well,
see
okay,
blood.
in his prime, you got to think. I'm picking the biggest guy that's coked the fuck up in his prime.
Brian
That's
Urlacher.
Well, no, he wasn't on coke. 'Cause that would be crazy. Lawrence Taylor was literally fucking coked up during games. I'm
Mm.
picking Lawrence Taylor, and I'm filing a charge after the game, saying he was on PEDs, and upping the 2 million to another 2 million. Like, give me 4 million total, because I can press a charge on that. He has PEDs.
Sir,
come
can
on
I
now.
remind you he single-handedly ended
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Theismann's
Yeah.
career?
Oh,
So
dude.
like
He did.
you're gonna spend out of that 2 million at least $1 million in hospital bills fucking fixing yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Probably more than
I
that.
would much rather go against like Luke.
No, God, not Luke
Oh
Kuechly.
hell no!
Hell
you,
no.
you remember concussions
no.
he got from
You're-
fucking
dude, he's a
blasting the gay
maniac.
gap, dude?
Yeah,
Fuck
that's
that.
listen. I'm saying you run at JJ Watt because yeah, he'll hit you, but he's like a
Little slow.
gentle giant.
Yeah.
He won't hit you
I was-
as
Well, I wouldn't
hard.
say he's a gentle
See, I was
giant.
thinking Brian Urlacher because he wasn't as nimble on the feet. He did get juked out a good fair amount of
Tom
times.
Brady did
but-
juke
but
him out.
say this,
that's what I'm
faster than
saying,
Tom
like-
But
Brady.
here's
That's
this: you
the-
juke him out and you get Sean Taylor at your dome.
Oh no, that's the last guy.
Imagine,
Exactly.
Oh.
like imagine like JJ, all the big guys take out the blockers in the front, and at this point, you got Sean Taylor, Ed Reed, Dawkins.
You know
just
what?
like,
Well, now
I'm
you're
gonna-
changing
no,
the
Reed is
dynamic.
flawless by size.
I'm gonna flip this on its head. I'm going circa Antonio Brown 2016. I am kicking those motherfuckers in the
Wow.
face, and we are going to town.
Yeah, I'm
Flag
picking the
me.
shit out of McAfee,
I don't
dude.
care. Guess what? 2 million's in my pocket now. Suck it, Trebek.
Well, half of that's coming out. of the
R.I.P.
fine.
But you get it.
That's true too. The fine's gonna be hefty. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Oh, dude, I'll take that 50 grand fine. What are you gonna do? Fuck you.
Oh, it's 50 grand per kick, so that 2 million might.
That's 100K. That's
Pick 'em all,
fine with
just
me
start kicking
because
'em.
I just need a drop kick too. That's 50K per, and then I'm already on the ground at that point because I'm falling backwards. So fuck it. Who cares? I'll take 1.9 mil.
Real
The
quick,
moral of the
Tom
story is we're all ending up in the hospital.
Tom Hanks sliding at the Dodgers game right now. Love Tom Hanks.
so. I hope you guys did your research.
Did not do any research.
If you're asking what I think you are, I did.
If it's the
Oh.
stadiums, I'm very excited.
If it's the atmosphere,
Fuck, I forgot. You guys didn't do that last week when I
So-
wasn't here?
No, I was waiting for
Oh,
this
wait.
week because we're gonna turn
is
it
that-
into a
Got my
YouTube
5
video.
right here.
Was that last wait, was that 2 weeks ago you
I-
posted this question or was that last week?
I
you posted
mentioned
this
it
question?
last week.
Oh Jesus. Sorry, it's been a week.
So all we're looking
Okay.
for is everyone's top 5 college football stadium atmospheres.
I wrote mine down in my notes so I wouldn't forget.
Now
I'm gonna
we
go
can
off cuff.
we can obviously all agree on one. It's not one
Mhm.
of those where if someone says something you can't take it.
No, I have a feeling we're all going to
So-
have fairly similar.
Dang it, Dave.
We should have
I-
similar.
I might have one in here that throws you guys off, but I think they're.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go
I'll
ahead.
say
Yeah, you can go
so
first.
go for it.
Okay, so this is statistically a fact, and it's my dream college stadium to go to, Death Valley, LSU. They are the highest clocked sound decibel ever.
Now, are
Mhm.
you putting them at 5 or 1? How are you?
1. I'm putting
Ooh.
LSU at 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Then I'm gonna go. Okay, this is another thing. Are we doing? So like, are we just gonna preface this with it's a huge game, obviously, like a night game, whiteout?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
yeah,
it's
yeah.
ranked versus ranked opponent. You know,
Okay,
like
so,
the
like,
best of the
GT
best time.
Yeah,
you know,
what-
when the
what-
stadium's truly at its
Yeah.
peak.
Yes.
So 1, I'm gonna go with obviously I just said LSU.
Mhm.
2, because they are the biggest stadium in the United States of America, the Big House, Michigan.
Oh.
3, Penn State.
Ooh.
4, Ohio
cool.
State. And then
Okay.
5, Oregon. Oregon is the second
Oregon.
loudest. Yeah, fun fact for you. So they actually built the stadium deeper in the ground so the sound doesn't leave. It kind of
Genius.
like it echoes off itself almost. They say Oregon and Oregon is literally one of the loudest stadiums, but it's also one of the smaller stadiums, which is kind of weird, right? But so I'm gonna go Oregon at 5, Ohio State 4, Penn State 3, Michigan 2, LSU 1.
Now I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm very surprised you went with Michigan for your hatred, but I understand why. You
No,
went
I
with
respect
They have
Michigan.
the most, dude. They're the biggest stadium. I mean, that helps. Say what you want.
Honestly-
Having an extra 20,000 people is really
Honestly,
advantage. I mean,
Mr. Brightside in there hits a little.
oh
different.
yeah, yeah. And then like for Penn State, whiteout Penn State,
Yep.
holy shit.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
Ohio
Penn
State, the
State.
OHIO. Ohio State's another huge stadium, the Horseshoe, and then Oregon.
I remember.
Like I
I
said, they
remember
cheated.
growing up.
He cheated.
I remember
They fucking
going.
built it in the ground. It's like concrete. It doesn't even leave the stadium. Like echoes. It's
Hey, I
horrible.
remember growing up. I wanted to go to Penn State at one point.
Dude, Penn State,
Back
their
when,
whiteouts are sick.
Joe
I hate
Paterno
when
was
Ohio
the
State has to
coach.
play them then.
Well,
All right, who's next?
Let's say if you, I
Move on
take
from
it.
that.
I'll say, honestly, number 1, Penn State for me.
Whiteout,
I'll
baby.
say, I love the
whiteout's
whiteout.
so sick, dude.
Say, agree with Jordan. Number 2, LSU. Say
Oh, yeah.
Death Valley. It's
Death
solid.
Valley is so good.
Miss Titans
Number
really got that.
3, go Michigan here.
Yep.
Number 4, Ohio State.
Okay.
Number 5 with the shock though, Tennessee.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Neyland Stadium.
Yeah,
Dude, Neyland Stadium's legit.
give me Tennessee at number 5. I think that atmosphere is fun. I would love to go to a Tennessee game. So give me them at 5.
Especially when Tennessee's good. Those fans are freaking crazy.
Oh,
man.
dude,
Drunk
they're
and
insane.
super. That's a good 5. I like that one actually, Brandon.
Thank
Good
you.
call.
Brian,
Thank you.
Brian, you wanna go or
Neyland
you want me to
Stadium's
go?
legit.
Go ahead. I'll go last.
Okay, I'm going the LSU route for number
Yes,
1
sir. Yes,
because
sir.
it's SEC, it's big game, it's at night.
Mhm.
Come on. I'm gonna go. God, this is the order. Do I want to? Michigan 2, Penn State 3, Ohio State 4, and I like nostalgia. I like history, historical stadiums. I got to put South Bend in there. I'll put South Bend in there at 5.
Good old Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Respect it.
I was thinking.
I'm just looking at Jordan right now. And it's just
Yeah, I don't care.
like-
I don't care. I don't care. Did I criticize your list, Jordan? No, I didn't.
There's
Come on.
only 80,000 seats at Notre Dame, man.
Did I put Michigan 2 or did I not put Michigan at 2?
You
Yes,
did.
sir. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
get off me.
It's that.
I was thinking. See,
God
the
damn
thing is, it's hard with 5 because you could arguably have between the hedges Georgia. You could have Georgia in there. You could have Alabama in there.
See, one that doesn't
we're
get
forgetting
enough
the
credit.
swamp.
Well, hey, one that does get enough
Florida.
credit, in my opinion,
If
Virginia
Flo-
Tech.
So, oh yeah, with
Yeah,
the
T and your Sandman.
PT, yeah.
They're an
Yeah.
honorable mention for sure. Ski.
Yeah.
No, but dude, the swamp. They say the swamp is like one of the worst stadiums. It has to do partially with weather, but they said there's no ventilation. You just sit there and sweat your ass
No.
off and have to hear 100,000 people screaming in your ear the whole game.
So
well, if they're good, you hear 100,000
Yeah,
people.
True
if they're
that.
not,
Tim
you
Tebow
hear
days. Tim
5.
Tebow days.
so
Oh God, the Tebow days were so fun watching that football.
Yeah, I
So
couldn't get
for
up on
me-
Tebow.
They were all criminals minus Tebow.
Shout out
So
Hernandez.
fun.
The Pouncey brothers.
Bouncy Brothers, Hernandez,
Real
Cam
quick,
Newton was on the team.
Yeah.
Real quick, speaking of criminals, I don't know if we're gonna get into this. Did you guys get the push alert about the Georgia wide receiver the other night?
mhm.
Tuttle or whatever. his name-
Nitro. Well, first off, his name, if that's really his name and not just a nickname, it
That's
suits him very well. Nitro. Driving 107? What are we doing?
Hey,
That's it.
them-
Those are rookie
them
numbers.
Hellcat NIL deals are crazy.
More
Also-
Georgia players have
Well,
been
no,
arrested than
see,
games
you
won.
say that, but like, not even like 6 hours later, his teammate wrecks it into a garage.
Yeah.
It was a fucking Hellcat Challenger, dude. Like, you can't fucking make it up, bro. It's just,
All the NIL money, baby, goes right
And
to the. You might as well
you're-
just take the
and you're gonna
Hellcat
get me
off.
out.
dude,
And then
Dodge
you're gonna-
dealerships gotta love when people get NIL
So,
deals from
and
Georgia.
Before we
Listen,
hop
and-
into that,
Yeah, because I have a lot to
So,
say about.
my top 5.
Oh
yes,
yeah, go.
here.
I'm gonna go 5-1.
Oh, okay.
Nebraska,
Ooh,
the Cornhuskers.
okay.
If that stadium can get rolling, they love their
the
football.
problem is they've been bad for so long,
They're
but you're right.
horrible,
Yeah.
but that stadium can
Yeah.
get rolling.
They got fucking Timu Patrick Mahomes. Fuck off.
Timu Patrick.
I think he's better than Patrick Mahomes.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
You're, all
calm
right,
down.
So,
you're smoking ass.
Number 4, home of the 12th man, Texas A&M.
Yes, dude, I was
That's a
waiting for someone to
solid
say
one.
it. They are animals there.
They're
That's a
The
solid
military section is
Yes.
insane.
then
one. I
They
almost
did
put them
call
over
Hollywood, eh?
Tennessee. I'm
3
not gonna lie.
Georgia. When they're good, they're rolling.
Yeah. Yep.
And let's not forget the kid who won him and his now probably wife a lot of money during college game day.
Oh, field goal kick!
Yep.
Shout out.
I forget
Shout
his
out
name,
those-
but the girl won the raffle and she elected for someone else to make the kick. And she picked some random kid was like, I can do it, and he did it.
The
and
kid that was standing next to her.
yeah, and they both won what was like $500,000.
It's like
Yeah.
400K a piece or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
They definitely are having a baby on the way by now.
Oh, they're definitely engaged by now, and
I
I
would hope
wish
so.
them nothing but the best in their endeavors because that's just fucking
So,
awesome.
2, I'm going LSU.
2 LSU. All right.
1, Penn State.
Okay, that's respectable.
You left out the big house.
He did.
I did.
Holy Jesus.
So I was
he put
so
the-
at, I
he put
was so
Nebraska
here's my thing.
over
I
the
was
big
gonna
house.
put the big house in just out of spite for you, but I was like, you know what? I want to be the bigger person. Technically, I already am, but I wanted to just be the bigger person.
I mean, that's fair. I appreciate that.
That-
I'm just
and
shocked
then-
because they, statistically speaking, have 20,000 more seats.
Correct. But when they're good, it's a fantastic atmosphere to be in. When they're not so good, unless they're playing in Ohio State, then apparently they're good.
Dude, they just won the Natty 2 years ago. They're not bad.
Go keyword. Then what they do this year? Didn't even make college playoffs.
But they
I mean,
did
it's
beat
fuck
Ohio
off.
State. Not forget that.
Okay, well, I wasn't gonna say that, but
Hey, man, I'll take my Natty. I already got my freaking 2024 champion shirt and socks, baby. I'm good. The
I'll
only
say,
game bigger than that
enjoy it
game is
now
the Natty.
before it's in the past, buddy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'll be honest. They got that kid Underwood, who they paid $10 million to in 1 year, and my God, that kid is a stud. So I'll
You're
be
talking
honest.
Michigan, right?
Yeah.
Michigan
Oh my
quarterback?
God,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
he is disgusting. I'm so pissed he picked them.
Thing is, though, is Michigan's known to be like a running school. So, like,
Yeah,
how
that's-
often, like, how, like,
Well, he can
how
run
much
too,
of
though.
a, I mean, yeah, but take one good
Hoping-
shot to
I'm
fucking
hoping I
have him out.
He tears his ACL.
Okay, well,
Anyway, sorry.
I would say it takes
Jeez.
Jack Sawyer one good fucking tackle and he's out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Jack Sawyer's. He's gone. God
Future
damn.
Atlanta Falcon,
Did
maybe?
you guys see the new I forget his name, who's wearing number 11 for Penn State now?
LeVar Arrington Jr.?
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
It's LeVar Arrington Jr. LeVar Arrington's literal. Yeah, son of him.
Well, I would hope, or unless there's.
I mean, yeah, the junior would make a lot of sense there. if he wasn't the
Dude,
son.
you'd be shocked how many same names are not related. Like, there's a lot of Deion Sanders that are not related to Deion Sanders. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Who would have thought?
People have
Yeah.
literally named their kid after Deion Sanders, and I'll be honest with you, it freaks me out a little bit.
yeah, I would never do that.
His
Yeah,
kid
I'm
is
weirded up by that.
massive.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the picture.
People
of him.
forget how good LeVar Arrington was in college, though. I plead. People look up LeVar Arrington Penn State highlights. Brother in Christ. Dude was a unit. Then he got to the NFL, went to the Redskins, and it was dog shit. But whatever.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't dog shit.
So-
He just wasn't as good as I thought he was going to be.
Again,
All good.
I saw this and I was like, ooh, I want to talk to the guys about it.
Okay.
Everyone here is a fan of golf. and
Oh,
we are
yes.
in a super fantastic time of the year. We have March Madness going, opening day. Draft is very soon, and the Masters starts
Mhm.
in like another week or so.
Here, sorry,
Just,
take
I
notes,
can't
but I'm
wait,
gonna- I'm gonna
wait
run
to
it back
hear
real
Jim
quick.
Nance.
I
I can't wait to
saw-
hear Jim Nance go, "Hello, friends."
I
I
saw
love the Masters.
the Masters dinner for April 8th.
Okay,
The menu.
all right. What's the menu?
Isn't it the same menu every
So
year?
the appetizers are.
Well, no, the golf course sells the same food every
Jordan,
year,
that's a
don't they?
good question. I actually have no idea, but that's a
So-
good question.
No, I swear to God, they're known for, like, they have barbecue. Sorry, I'll let you finish. Sorry.
They have like the pimento cheese and stuff like that.
Yeah,
sandwiches,
they sell the same
So-
shit on the course every year.
That is the same thing every year. The price never changes. Drink
Do they have
wine.
fried pickles?
insane.
Question: fried pickles on the menu?
For the dinner? No.
No. Oh, I'm out.
So here's the dinner menu.
Listen, fried pickles as an app.
They're so good.
So good.
That just
Yeah.
came out of nowhere, though, bro. He just comes out of nowhere.
We were
fried
talking
pickles.
apps. We were talking
So-
appetizers. Why can I not mention fried pickles?
I mean,
Crab dip?
What?
ooh,
Crab
love-
dip?
Yes.
Whoa.
It's
You're not
Just
slandering crab
okay,
dip.
before we get into what
It's-
should be on a menu,
it's-
just give us the menu, please. Sorry.
So the
God.
master's dinner. The appetizers are cheeseburger sliders,
Oh.
Okay.
firecracker shrimp,
Oh, okay.
meatball and ravioli bites.
Hey, Hollywood, real quick.
Mhm.
Otani just got you his 2 bags. He just went dinger.
Let's go. Okay.
Freddie Freeman still hitless though. Sorry.
God, I hate them so far.
Meatballs and ravioli. So
Anyway,
is it-
go on.
Fir-
Meatballs, ravioli.
So after appetizer, your first course comes. It's
Okay.
Texas style chili
Ooh.
with
All
We'll be
right.
shitting
corn
on the
chips.
course tomorrow, or not tomorrow,
Corn
but in
chips.
April.
So, and after that, your main course. You have the choice of wood-fired cowboy ribeye or
Okay.
blackened redfish, and it comes with macaroni and cheese, jalapeno
Oh.
cream corn, soy glazed Brussels sprouts, chipotle lime roasted sweet potatoes.
So that's for whatever entree you get.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sides for whatever. Okay.
I'm
Definitely
going
going
ribeye.
Go
ribeye
ribeye for
all
sure.
day.
Absolutely ribeye. Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
after you've been fat, your dessert. Warm chocolate chip skillet cookie with vanilla bean ice
Oh.
cream.
Very underrated dessert.
I could tell you right now, I eat all that.
Love
I'm not going out the next day.
Dude,
No,
you're gonna shit your pants.
you should not. You
These
should.
guys are gonna go
I
out at
would-
the 8 o'clock tea time and shit their pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should not be
God,
the early
no.
tea time.
It's so bad.
The chili alone would set them on. It would
But
that'd be like a volcano.
Back to the Masters, I did see someone was talking. They make around 70 mil in merchandise alone.
Holy.
Well, you ready for this, Brian?
Yeah.
My boss, Lance, is from Georgia, and he is the most diehard Georgia Bulldog fan, and he is obsessed with the Masters. He orders the Masters food for the Masters, so he gets the pimento cheese.
I
the
was gonna say
barbecue,
that
the-
they,
Yeah.
it was most recent that they added to where you can do that. To
it's,
where you
dude,
can
it's so
literally
good.
get
I went to his house last year for
you
it.
can get the brisket that they serve. They have the pimento cheese. They also have it where you can get the drinks mixed up, and you.
Yep.
I'm like, fantastic marketing because
Yeah.
it's not like
How many people buy that? Come on now.
So many because it's not like and just anyone can go to the Masters. You have to win a raffle.
Dude, and it comes in this beautiful box that's
Oh.
obviously refrigerated. It's like this beautiful freaking dude. Oh, I would go to the
How much-
Masters, but isn't
how
the
much does that
waiting list like
cost,
10
though?
years to go to the Masters?
You have to
Just
win
put
a,
your name on it now.
You have to win a raffle.
Yeah.
Just put your name on it now.
Crazy.
Let me
Is that
look.
right?
The Masters.
It's
I would
funny.
love to go.
It's funny that you mentioned the Masters stuff today because
Come on,
we were
Rick.
in Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm gonna have to send this to the show chat while I think about it real quick. I'm already there. Perfect. Let me do this.
So while you're doing
I'm
that,
sending you to Show Talk 2 pictures I took today in Dick's Sporting Goods.
nice.
You
That
better start
is-
training him now, dude.
I know. So we were walking around. For those on the show that don't know, we were in Dick's Sporting Goods today. Me and Baby Beatdown were walking around while Mrs. Beatdown
that
and
the white Tiger Woods?
mother-in-law. Huh? Yeah. So why they were doing something with shoes, we were just walking around and happened on the putting green turf. I'm like, that's interesting. Went over to my kid and I handed him a putter, and he went over and saw a ball, and I showed him how to hit said ball, and I took it out. He hit it in again, and he went over, and those are the 2 pictures I got after he's the one that hit the ball in the hole.
Let's go. So I have it pulled up. I'm about to pull it up real quick here.
You start paying for lessons now, Jeff, you might have a serious chance here.
I just have to get him to. We just got to get the holding of things down right. Like he wants to use his right hand mostly. Like he would only hit the ball with one, like using one arm, which
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine. He's a little over a year old. I'm not gonna be like, why are you using 2 hands?
Get your head out of your ass.
Seriously, come on.
Okay.
Fuck, we gotta go to the Masters in 16 years. Hurry up.
So
Did you have your parents calling Child Protective Services on you?
I'm
You
looking.
don't put the ball in the hole. You pick it up and hit it in. Come on.
So with the Masters stuff that you can get at home,
Yes.
the classic kit is sold out already.
How much is it? Does it tell you?
It
I
doesn't
think it's
tell
got
me.
one.
Oh, wow.
The limited edition
That ain't cheap.
Azalea kit, which is the just the drink, sold out.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
large hosting kit is available.
How much is it?
Serves 12 to 14. It's
Yeah.
$184 with free shipping. Not that bad.
So
That's
that
what
is
mine
Not
is.
as bad as I thought it was going to be.
But you have
No,
to have
okay.
a lot of friends that like golf.
I will say we
Yeah.
had 6 people
So-
last year and we ate all of it in like 2 hours. So
Okay.
they're being real
But-
skimpy on the portion
So-
sizes when they say 12 to 14 people. That or I'm a fat ass. Probably the other
alright,
one too.
so
but
this
hey.
is
All
what
right,
you-
not,
this is what you
real
get.
quick, Brian, not to sound like a dick, but Jordan, you are in fact a fat ass, and I have in fact
Damn.
seen you house at
I
least
ate-
5 pounds of food.
I ate
Jesus.
4 barbecue sandwiches within the first 15 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. All right, Brian, continue.
He looked at me
So-
and was like, I'm not inviting you next
So
year.
here's the details. This is what it gets you for that much money. Honestly, I would be willing to pay for this. You get a 24-ounce thing of pimento cheese.
24 ounce?
Yeah.
Okay.
24 ounces
Well,
of the pork barbecue.
Not much,
Okay.
I'm telling you.
24 ounces of egg salad. 6
Okay.
bags of potato chips, the Master's Edition chips. 6 bags of the barbecue chips.
All about that, yeah.
Here's what pisses me off. Just 6 chocolate chip cookies. I'm sorry, I'm going on a rant real quick. There it serves 12 to 14, and you're only giving me fucking 6 cookies?
What, we have
Yeah.
to share cookies, cut them in
Listen-
half? What the
Yeah,
fuck's this?
Listen,
I ate
In
there's
the-
Hunger
fuck.
Games things going on.
In the world, in the words of Ice Cube, what are we fucking rationing around here? Like, Jesus. Back on the schedule. Georgia pecan caramel popcorn. That's a fucking
No.
tongue twister. 6 bags
Yeah,
of that. You can keep that. Just give me 6 more cookies.
I was
Isn't
I was
that
gonna
just
say,
like
I'll,
cold
I'll
Cracker
trade a
Jack,
bag of,
basically?
And
yeah,
then-
I'll
The
trade the
popcorn was
popcorn
really
for another
good.
cookie, please.
I'm just saying, just try the popcorn before we talk shit. It
I'm
was
not a
good.
popcorn- I'm
God
not a
damn
popcorn
it.
person.
Um,
I'm not a popcorn person.
Masters branded souvenir cups, 25. A little much. Give me a little more food.
Wait,
You
why-
get 25 cups, but
Yeah.
6 cookies? What the
yeah,
fuck?
what is this
Thank-
rationing? There's
Thank
six-
you.
there's
That's how
6
you make it up
people
for
at
yourself,
most.
you
Why
know?
do we need
I'm,
9
s-
extra
I'm
cups?
so
You get 2
happy.
cups a person.
I'm so happy we're getting a little heated with this because I'm getting fucking
is
heated with
this?
this.
That price was good at
Um,
first, but the fact
and then-
that we're
hold on,
skipping
get
this
this, get
part on
this.
food.
It serves 12 to 14, but it only gives you 12 coasters. What?
So where's the other 2 gone?
Oh my god. I'm out.
Where the-
I don't want this at all. I don't want to pay $184.
Here we go. Here we go.
I
Ready?
take it back.
The Masters branded
Oh.
wax paper,
Don't care.
12 sheets. It serves up to 14.
What,
I don't,
so
use,
what they're
I don't
telling you
use
with
wax
this,
paper when I'm eating, I'll be honest.
yeah, what they're telling you with this is it says
Hold on.
serve 12
And
to
then
14.
hosting kit materials, printed menu, don't care for.
Yeah.
Food cards, again, don't care for. And accessories, don't care for.
What the hell are the accessories?
Note, bread and buns not included.
Yeah, you had to buy your bread.
What are
I
you
bought potato
doing?
rolls.
What?
I'm out.
Oh
I'm
my
out.
God. So
I'm out because
not
the
gonna lie.
lack of cookies,
This-
the over excess of cups.
this 184.
Wait,
And the lack of
I'm not-
barbecue. 24 ounces of barbecue is not a lot, guys. You
Dude,
put
I'm
4
not-
to 6 ounces on a
This-
sandwich.
This 184 sounded
See, I'm
so
not
good.
even I don't even like desserts, but just for the fact that they only give 6 cookies is criminal.
Okay, I was able to click on
And,
the
and
classic
25 cups.
Exactly.
So this classic kit looks like it's gonna piss me off a little bit more. It's $99.
Okay.
It serves 4 to 6.
No way.
So
Okay.
basically, it's going to be like 5 ounces of fucking pork,
So-
5 ounces of.
Oh wait, 24 ounces of pimento cheese, no pork, six bags of potato chips. You ready? 6 moon pies. What?
I'm paying $100 and I don't even get a protein.
You're giving me cheese and fucking dairy? You're
And
going to make
then-
me shit my pants
Wait for
halfway
it,
through the
wait for
Masters.
it. The Masters branded souvenir cups, 12 of them.
Why? Why are we doubling the cups? What is the issue? Why?
Hey, at least you get 12 coasters for 4 to 6 people.
Why are we doubling and
yeah.
tripling these things? Why?
It's 2 coasters a person in case I have a beer
It's
and a cup.
okay. This is what pisses me off. Going back to the box, you
Why?
give 25 cups, assuming what people can't reuse their same fucking cup, but we're gonna give 6 cookies because we can
And then-
fucking like fucking what?
Okay, this one irritates me slightly more. The limited
My
edition
stomach hurts.
Azalea kit is $65, but you have to also pay for shipping.
Is that
Do
for
they
one
give a
person?
protein? Do
Hold
they
on.
give the adequate
So,
amount of cups
It
to
serves
person?
so this serves 6 people for $65.
Bullshit.
Alright.
Ready?
I just want to know the cups. Just give me the cups.
Non-alcoholic Azalea cocktail mix.
That's
Well,
A already.
listen,
Oh, sorry.
listen. You can't ship the alcohol over state lines.
You ready for
so that's
this?
why it's
Bullshit.
non-alcoholic.
25.4
allowed.
fluid ounces.
What?
25 ounces of cocktail
what?
mix. The
So
cocktail
you get
mix.
3 cups.
Oh, non-alcoholic
essentially. You have
cocktail,
3
okay.
cups.
A six
For 6
pack.
people.
A 6-pack of souvenir cups.
Okay, so
You
the
don't
cups
even
are
have enough
normal.
cups worth of liquid to
So-
equal
wait,
6 cups.
You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Doesn't make
No.
sense.
12 coasters.
Oh god.
What?
Please stop this. This is egregious.
Oh,
can't
hold on.
breathe.
6 master branded stirrers.
Oh, at least
hey,
I can stir
hey.
my cup that's empty because I don't
You-
have a fucking enough Azalea drink.
You
for
get
it.
you get a master's cocktail jigger.
A what?
The
Yo,
to pour the I guess your alcohol in, I don't know. It's the measuring cup. A recipe card.
What in the world are we paying for?
You ready?
this day?
And then it says alcohol not included. No duh.
Yeah, so I got to go to the store and buy me a $20 bottle of fucking
Exactly.
vodka now. Thanks.
Why? So they had me in the first half with,
Stupid.
oh, okay, we have the same amount of cups per person.
So-
That's great. And then they completely go backwards with
So
double the coasters.
so here's the Azalea. It's got notes of lemon zest,
I
dark
don't care.
cherry, and pomegranate combined for a refreshing spring mix, which you can enjoy alone or mixed with vodka to recreate the traditional Azalea.
So I got to go buy, yeah.
Yeah, you got to buy the absolute
And
at the
again,
store.
I have 3. There's 8 ounces in a cup. You're giving me 24 ounces. That's 3 fucking cups. You're giving me 6 souvenir cups. I can only fill half of them with the Azalea drink. What am I going to fill the other half with? Straight vodka? I mean, Jesus Christ. I guess I'll
Jordan.
put water in one to hydrate for my day.
You ready for this?
This is
Limit-
ridiculous.
limit-
This is stupid.
Limit
Well,
2.
oh, wait, 1 second. Are the cups mini? Are they mini cups? Are they like 5-ounce cups? Or are they 8-ounce
Good
cups?
question.
No, they,
That's a great question.
I need to know now because I won't lose my shit as badly if they're little cups.
It
But if they're
look-
8-ounce cups, I'm actually going to send
let
in
me
a
see the
freaking
picture. Do
Amazon
they have
review.
the cups in the picture?
yeah, right here.
Look up.
It looks like your typical
That looks like a normal cup.
Yes,
Okay,
that looks like a normal.
This is
Yeah.
just stupid. Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan.
So am I supposed to home
Jordan.
make the Azalea drink and for
Two-
the next 24 ounces that I need to put in the other 3
Two
cups?
two orders per customer.
That is ridiculous.
Only 2 orders per
How many,
customer. Two
What?
two per
Come
customer.
on. Oh,
Also, shake well before use and refrigerate after opening. Who is gonna
I
have
got-
that left over after opening?
Yeah.
It's like you said, it's gone after 3 cups.
3 cups. I can drink 3 cups by myself. I don't really need. Never mind. Yeah,
listen,
had
at
to
least you
bring
have the
this up.
coasters
Say-
to hang with it.
Here's the dinner menu if anyone was curious.
Oh God. Yeah, dinner
You
menu
can just
is
start
great.
throwing coasters at each other.
Yeah.
Please help have some entertainment, dude. Like,
Start
what
throwing the
fuck,
coasters at
man?
the host for only having 3 cups of alcohol. Why is there a bus?
God, that upsets me so much.
Ah!
That's all.
Wait till you get the one person that brings a 24-ounce Yeti and fills it all up with the Azalea drink and goes, "Oh, sorry guys, didn't realize it was only
Oh,
24."
hey, look at this.
Thanks, man.
Apparently, you can do fantasy for the Masters. Do a
Okay.
fantasy
Like per
roster.
hole.
A fantasy roster.
Oh, wow.
And here's the
Cool.
prizes.
Oh,
It's already ruined for me.
It's like,
You're not.
what the
You can't
fuck?
sell me on this anymore.
So the grand prize is a Masters bag, watch,
Don't tell me it's a
hat,
cup.
wow.
Don't tell me there's a cup.
covers, couple hats, some tees, some balls, an umbrella, a chair.
No jacket.
No.
I'm out.
If there was a cup in there, I was throwing my Monaco across the room.
Well,
Congratulations, you get a cup that you could have gotten 12 of if you just ordered our fucking dinner.
Hold your horses, because runner-up gets 2 sipping glasses and 2 wine glasses with their leather bag and their travel toiletry bag and a towel. Oh, here, it's even better, Jordan. Overall second runner-up, a coffee cup, coasters, some
Coasters!
sipping drinks, and some wine glasses.
You don't need the coaster. You already have leftover for one of the things.
Jordan, daily prize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups. And a gnome.
No.
What the fuck is with this company and their cups?
Listen. I'm all in on the gnome though. I'll sell
The
the
gnome
cups.
would be kind of
Give me
sick
the
to
gnome.
put in your yard. Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, give me the gnome. I don't need the cups.
Oh my god.
Definitely don't need the
instead of the
coasters.
cups.
Oh my god.
I'll trade my cups for another gnome, man. I swear to God, I will. I would put
Jeez.
that
the
so
hell?
in my yard right away if I won that. Oh my God.
Oh Christ.
That's crazy.
The,
If I got first place, I'd actually be kind of pissed I didn't get a gnome.
Yeah.
I'd be like, third place got a gnome, but I didn't.
All right, Jordan, if you wanted to apply to try to get tickets for next year, you have to create an account, do the application. Application opens June 1st through the 20th.
Well,
Do I have
coming
to
up.
pay
And
to
then-
get
I
myself?
know what they're gonna ask, but
And
Jordan,
then-
I already know they're gonna see your application and be like, "Nah, I'm good."
And then payments.
yeah.
Payments are late July, so you got to pay.
How much is a Masters ticket?
Oh.
Probably like 1,000 plus for sure.
Really?
Actually, do you think they do like the same thing with food? They've kept food the same. Well, no, there's no way they kept tickets.
No, because tickets high, food's cheap. That's why. It's
Yeah,
like
amen.
once you get in there, they're like, "Fuck, we already railed you once. Let's not do it again."
But you got 12 cups.
And,
Hey, man.
and 24
Okay,
coasters.
so
24 coasters, yeah, thank you, Jack. I forgot. God damn
it looks like, just so
it.
random one that my golf spy did, low end lottery tickets plus budget options. Tickets between 100 and 140 per day.
Okay.
Food's gonna cost you apparently around $100 to $200 for 2 days.
Okay.
Total cost without any hotel and your thousands of dollars worth of merchandise purchases, $1,000 to $1,500.
Dude, that lodging is probably
Well,
so expensive.
Oh yeah, they jack the
Here's-
prices up. around
here's-
that
Oh
for
my
sure.
God.
Here's where it gets fun. High-end resale tickets and premium options between $1,700 and $12,000.
Holy.
12,000.
Hello.
Do the Rolling Stones play for me? Like
see.
fucking halfway through? Like what the fuck?
Golf.com. Master ticket prices 2025. What it costs.
So can I piss you guys off more, by the way, really quickly?
Oh god.
So
Yeah.
the coasters that come with it, and I know
Oh,
this
no.
firsthand, it's not even a fucking thick cardboard that lasts. It's this
No.
paper thin fucking coaster that as soon as it gets soggy, it turns into freaking paper wet
Well,
ass.
now I
resin.
know why they
Oh,
get
that's-
24
yeah,
of
that's
them.
exactly
that
why they
makes
get
complete
24.
sense. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
I get
trying to
that.
ruin the conversation earlier by making it more angry for everybody, but let me
No.
tell you,
Well,
knowing
see,
that we get 24.
No, that makes sense now. Actually,
no, yeah,
like,
no. We would have went from laughing and being irate to, oh, okay, that makes
I would
sense.
say
So
if it
I'm
was
glad you
more
I'm
helped.
paying for
Thick-
24.
Well, if it
coasters.
was 24 thick boys, then that's different. But
I'd
like,
be happy about that because I could use it in my house at least.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're reusable, then I'd be like, but since I need one basically after every drink, then okay.
Yeah, I hate that for everybody
Yeah.
involved.
It's just ridiculous. And the cups are the thin ass. I mean, you can reuse them, but they're not like the authentic cups Brendan got at the Caps game. They're not like that thick, nice plastic.
$45 those things cost me, by the way. That shit's kind of crazy.
They were kind of
That's
sick though.
$78 for 2 beers and 4 cups. That's fucking asinine.
And Frankie loves his popcorn bucket. He really does.
I'm
Really
glad.
likes it. Yeah, after you did nasty, thank you. You son of a gun.
Oh God.
Shut up.
Uh,
Shut up. We don't
Boo that
talk about it.
tomato.
We don't talk about it.
He pooped in
No, other end.
it.
Yeah.
So,
We had to stop so I could dump the bucket. Is all I'll say.
so
Dude, I remember I was head down. I go,
Yeah,
just
you
hand
threw it at me. Almost got it on me. I was like, Brendan, you splashed that on me. I wanted to... You son of a gun.
So,
Oh.
going, I know Beatdown really had some strong feelings about NIL.
Oh yeah, let me get angry before I have to go. That's fine.
Yeah, because I got a rant about the transfer portal and March Madness right
okay.
now.
Okay.
About to break
This
the
will be my
record
last
for most
topic.
transfers.
NIL. Listen, I get it. College landscape. You want to, the kids are athletes. You want to pay the kids, whatever. That's fine. I get it. Whatever. It is what it is. What really now sets me off is the push alert that I got the other week from ESPN saying now they're going to let these high school kids that are coming out to go to college negotiate NIL deals before enrolling in said school.
God, this is horrible.
What are we doing? What?
a joke.
I went to high school at the wrong time. I swear.
Seriously, say you have this big time 5-star quarterback recruit negotiates an NIL deal with Alabama because it's Alabama, goes in there and sucks. And then Alabama's on the hook for all this money.
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And then that's what I'm gonna short rant because
if they want to have this NIL so much as like Brendan has said, they need to regulate it.
yes,
It needs to be regulated. Now,
Yeah, I was saying, it needs to be that way. Every school has the same chance, same opportunity, because you can't just give, like me and Jordan talked about it earlier. You can't give an SEC school like unlimited NIL versus like an ACC school, because what the fuck? No kid is gonna want to go to an ACC school when they cannot pay you as much,
even
and they
like-
do not pay, or they do not play half as the opponents that SEC
Say-
schools
Dude,
do.
Ohio State just won the Natty and spent over like 80 million in NIL.
That's what I'm saying.
because it's
just
also like the Big 12 and the Mountain West. No one's gonna want to go play out there.
yeah, you can offer them $5 million, but if Alabama's, let's just say Colorado State offers somebody $5 million to come play for them, but Alabama offers this same kid $3 million. Honestly, yes, $2 million difference, but I'm gonna go play Alabama,
Yeah.
a better school, better facilities, better everything, higher chance of going pro. Like, it's like you can't compete with that, dude.
although with Colorado State though, you have more of a chance to be in the starter right away.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. That's you definitely
so
have
who's
that
to say you
starter
don't go to
ability.
Colorado State, start right away, play 2 years, and then negotiate an NIL deal to transfer?
And what's
Well,
crazy?
what
that
happens when
would
you
be
do
what
that?
you would
Then you
have to do.
suck, though.
What's
like you
crazy?
said earlier.
Honestly, what's
Yeah.
crazy
Well,
about it is these kids are gonna get paid so much money and potentially will be a backup.
Arch Manning has been the backup for the last 2 years and has made more money than every first-round draft pick.
That is insane.
He's not even started, and he's made more NIL money as a backup last year than all the first-round draft
He
picks
literally made more money than both of his fucking uncles when they got drafted.
Yep.
Well,
Combined,
he's
Right
probably.
now, combined. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
He's-
that's
Yeah.
he's going to be the starter this upcoming season. Is he
Yeah,
not?
he is
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Now he's
That's what I was
starting
gonna
now.
say,
Yeah.
But last year, he literally didn't. He
He
played one
played
game,
what, like
Ewers got
2
hurt.
or 3 games max.
Yeah,
He
and
played-
then-
Ewers got hurt, and that was
when
it.
Ewers got hurt.
So he
Ewers got
played
hurt.
3 games as a starter when Ewers was out, and then once they saw kind of what he can do, they kind of threw him in here and there to kind of like change up the offense a little bit. But yeah, he only
Yeah.
started for like 3 games.
When they were saying Sark, the coach of Texas, was getting a little frustrated because all the boosters that paid Arch Manning were
They wanna see
pressuring
him play.
him to
Well,
play. And the
rightfully
coach is-
so.
Yeah, and the coach is sitting there like, excuse my French, can you shut the fuck up and let me do my job? I don't care who you paid because of the name. If I think this guy gives me a better chance to win, I can play him.
Mhm.
I shouldn't have to hear all these guys in my ear. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. It's going to kill college sports. It's sad.
And like the big thing now, like the rant that I got going on, because I was listening to a podcast and they were complaining about the lack of upsets in March Madness this year. And my opinion on it is the transfer portal is ruining
Yeah.
that. We're
Yeah.
not seeing that many
Yeah.
upsets because, and honestly, the only team I can give credit to before I say this is Purdue. They still have the players that decided to go there as their starters and everything else. But like,
Yeah.
kids coming out of high school go to these low end schools that usually that we see as the upset happening, and in this day and age with the transfer portal,
Yeah.
they'll play one really good season there, and then these bigger name schools will just come pluck them out, and the
Dude,
transfer.
can I bitch real quick, Hollywood, again? Because
Yeah.
you're 100% right. Florida, who is beating the shit out of Maryland right now.
Mm-hmm.
Florida, in the last 2 years, their basketball team has gotten 10 transfers.
Yeah.
Well, Jason, you want to talk about like look at all the head coaches that are moving jobs and have already sat there and said they're going to take a certain amount of players with them. Okay,
Yep.
so all right, cool. You're going to take 3 or 4 of your players now. Okay, that team's got to get a new head coach and
New
get
players.
3 to 4 more players to come in and play
And
for them.
what's
Yeah.
crazy
Like-
is the transfer portal is I think open now,
It is.
and some
It is.
players that are already still playing. They're like, oh yeah, I'm leaving after this. Like,
Yeah, they so here's the thing, and I'm gonna say this. One, it's stupid. I agree with. Well, who was the coach that said it?
A lot of coaches have said
Was it Calipari? I think it was Calipari. The one I heard was Calipari, I believe, saying it's stupid you're doing this after the round of 32. What is going on?
Yeah.
because it was like when college
But-
football was happening.
The
For
playoff was going on and they were transferring, dude.
Yeah,
yes. So here's the thing. If you're a player that's on a team that is still competing in March Madness, and you say, I'm leaving after this season,
you're not
you
suiting
should
up.
you should no longer be allowed to play in the tournament.
You're not suiting up anymore.
Yeah, you're not, so the NC and I'm not saying that's a team thing. That should be an NCAA rule.
Rule.
I agree with
If
that.
if you declare for the portal and your team is still in season, you are not on the court.
I agree.
Agreed.
100%.
You're not.
Because
I mean, dude.
I'm pretty sure they do that in college football, do they not?
Well,
Kids declare
yeah.
for the portal, and then
Mhm.
that's it for them on their
Yeah,
team.
they're done. Football, I
Yeah.
think, is like the one sport because
Yeah.
now I don't know if it has to do with the coaching or the NCAA in that regard.
I think it's
but
the NCAA.
is it?
Well, then
Yeah.
why are we not doing that in basketball?
Who
Because we
knows?
have Rob Manfred making decisions for the college basketball.
Yeah, no shit. Well, dude, that's why Nick Saban, literally, they were like, "Why did you retire? Alabama was still really good. Like when you retired, you had a bunch of
He
good
didn't wanna
recruits
go into
coming
it.
in." He
He didn't
literally
want to deal
said,
with them in
yeah.
NIL.
He said it's not the same college football that I love, and everybody was
Nope.
like, "What is that supposed to mean?" And everybody's
Now
like,
we're seeing
"Hello, NIL and transfer portal, hello."
It's
I mean, he said it best when he has kids walking into his office going, "Hey, I got an offer of yada yada, like $2.5 million to play for this team. You give me 2.6, I'll stay, or match it, I'll stay.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of my office.
out of
Go
my
play
office,
for
yeah.
them. You want to waste my time? Go waste your time over there. Like, go fuck yourself."
the age of loyalty and
The almighty
honestly,
dollar, everyone.
the
Hey,
the
almighty
age of
dollar.
loyalty and just like the what's
Respect.
that and the
I mean, every word in the
it's-
book.
yeah
Accountability is the way I look at it too, because you see all these players go to the NFL, the NBA, whatever sport, right? And they go in there and everybody's like, why does this kid have such an ego problem? Why is he kind of an asshole? Why is he so cocky? This, that, the other. He just made $10 million in 2 years of college
Mhm.
football. He's going to the NFL thinking he's the hot
Mhm.
shit, and he's not even making as much in the NFL as he was in college football. And you want him to come in and not have an ego?
Mhm.
Well, another
mean,
part
like-
of it, in my opinion, is like there is a lot of college coaches that were great because of how they were able to recruit players.
Yeah.
That fucking doesn't matter anymore.
Done.
You don't even need a good recruiting coach. You can literally just send your I hate to like point him out, but like a Michael Lombardi out there. Hey, go offer this kid
Yeah.
$5 million to come play for us. All right, thank you. That's all you need to do now.
mhm.
Like you don't need to go sit there and talk to the players. You just go write them a blank check, and then they'll come
So my
meet you after the fact.
so my whole
Why
question
is
is
he
like when it
recruited?
comes to like NCAA 26, are they gonna change it to where instead of like
You can do
giving all these little extra things of like going to
social media boost.
yeah like
Yeah, right.
do I just like offer them money and they just say yes or no? Like
Dude, teams like Texas, Ohio State, Michigan, Bama, Georgia, I mean, every big school, they've started to send their boosters with their coaches to literally explain to them how much money they can pay them.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not even a pitch of, hey, we're going to get you to the NFL through great coaching, like Nick Saban used to say. I've won 6 natties in the last 8
Huh.
years. There's nothing to do with that
And
anymore.
players drafted in the draft. Look at how
Yeah.
many are successful in the NFL. I can help you get there. No, they don't care. Hey, I can give you $2 million to come play.
Yeah.
All
How much
right,
you gonna
cool.
pay
Let's
me,
sign
coach?
it.
How much you
Exactly.
gonna
Like,
pay me?
get the fuck out, man.
It's
And this is also a thing too. Like, I feel like they're preying on these young kids, and I'm not trying to get like all socioeconomic, right? A lot of these really good football players and basketball players don't grow up in. Let's just be honest, right? Like, a lot of these kids aren't growing up in a freaking
the really good
mansion.
players are not coming from good areas.
No, God forbid, but some are coming from inner city Baltimore, Chicago. You know, these kids grew up with not much money. As soon as they see those dollar bills in their eyes, they get. And then you have the problem too. I'm seeing a lot of stories where their parents, their family,
Oh,
their
yeah.
agent is stealing
Mhm.
money from them. They're getting people are taking advantage of them because they don't know any better. And it's like people are preying off these kids now, and it's just sad, man. It's gonna keep
We
getting sadder.
we need to bring back loyalty and culture back to these teams.
We need hustle, loyalty, and respect is what we need.
Amen.
What they need to do, and people are gonna really hate me for this. They need to make NIL max a player can get is like 10
You
grand.
cap it. Do a
Mhm.
salary cap.
Give it like a
Make
Yeah.
a school have a salary cap. I hate to make it the NFL or the
Yeah.
NBA, right?
like you need
You
to
say, hey, you
because
have $5 million to spend.
spend it wisely.
Yeah, spend it wisely. Because,
Let-
like
Yeah.
Brendan said earlier, you can't have these schools like Texas, Alabama,
Let-
Ohio State,
let these
Michigan.
young-
You can't have these schools have a shit ton of money.
Let these young
Um,
kids come in and make maybe 10,000. Yes, it's a lot more than they've had ever in their life, but it's nowhere near 3, 5, 6, $10 million plus.
In 1 year.
To say it, but look at half the Georgia players. They get that money, then they go buy fucking sports cars, and then they're in the news. Like, you can't give kids this much money and expect them to have responsibility. It just isn't a fucking
Correct.
thing.
Common sense
Correct.
with that.
Real quick, speaking of NIL and college sports, I don't know if it deals with hockey. Michigan State's out of the Frozen Four tournament.
I haven't
Honestly,
even kept up with
I
college
will.
hockey, dude.
Ohio State was getting donkey fucked by
Honestly,
Boston right now.
I will
Cornell,
say-
really?
the pride of the
Hockey's
Yeah.
ECAC,
good.
just beat Michigan State.
I will say
Denver's
this
good too. Is
about
Denver moving on?
college hockey and college baseball. You don't hear anything coming out of issue wise
Well, they're not
from
even
those
good.
two.
No, you
No
do not.
issues with NIL, no issues with transferring. Those guys have loyalty and everything else under the sun.
Wait,
like
what sports did you say?
college
College
baseball,
baseball
and
and
college hockey.
So the one thing about baseball that's a little different, and hockey too, is those kids are allowed to be drafted out of high school and
Mhm.
then go to college. So
Yeah.
I do wonder how much of an impact that has because, like, let's just take hockey for example, right? We drafted Alexei Protas from Belarus when he was 17, just turned 17. He didn't even have a chance to go to college, right? And then in
Like,
baseball,
real quick, a great example is we have a player right now playing in the tournament that the Caps drafted first round,
Yep.
17 overall. Isn't he playing for Boston, right?
yeah, Boston, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying we've been trying to get him to come to the NHL, but he's like, no, I just want to stay in.
Wisconsin or Boston? Fuck.
I think it's Boston.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name for the life of me, and I should know this. I'm sorry, but it's just that's the prime situation. It's just like these kids have the opportunity, but if they want, they can go back.
and they know they'll have money. I mean, I hate to say it again, going to money, but they'll know you have some kind of financial stability because you got drafted. Whereas you have football and basketball, they have to go to college for basketball at least 1 year, and football 3 years.
Yep.
So those kids
Which,
in their head are like,
in
I
my-
might not even get drafted, so let me
honestly,
get as much money as I can in college.
In my opinion, they need to up the basketball for them more than just a year. Make these
Yes,
kids
I agree with
I've
that.
been saying that for years.
make
yeah.
these kids go 3 years as well.
Yes.
Yep.
The one and done shit is killing college basketball.
Yeah.
I don't even recognize half the kids anymore, dude.
Like
Well,
honestly,
let's be honest, how many one and done kids like don't even make it? Like that think they do. It's just
So-
one of those things. Like you guys need to develop your game. Like I know you think you're hot shit, but like once you get to the NBA, I hate to break to you, there's way more hot shit than you.
like
Damn right.
crazy thing I'm probably gonna get hated for by saying this by people that are gonna be listening and watching. Holy shit! I just lost my train of thought.
You're good thinking of it because Brennan's 100% right. Basketball is the highest missed rate on first round picks, and you have the best player in the NBA was drafted during a Taco Bell commercial at the end of the second round in Nikola Jokic.
Shout out the Quesarito. Yep.
Amen. Amen.
Honestly, this year March Madness for me isn't even that exciting.
Nah.
I mean, yeah,
It's very
no Cinderellas. You know who's
it's
gonna win.
very bland. You can kind of already tell who's gonna make it far. There's no upsets. The Cinderella stories aren't there. It's kind of.
I mean, the biggest upset was Arkansas beating St. John's.
And honestly, that one wasn't even.
They're an
crazy.
SEC school. They're not even a small school.
Like that
So
wasn't.
I'll say
That wasn't even a
if
crazy
you want to be like
upset.
a crazy, I guess McNeese would be like the one
McNeese?
that would
Well,
be
I
like.
heard a lot about McNeese going against Clemson, and a lot of
Speaking
people are
of,
like, "I wouldn't be so surprised."
Speaking of McNeese, do you guys see their equipment manager enter the transfer portal as well as going to NC State with the coach?
Yeah, the con kid.
Yeah.
And apparently he's made hundreds of thousands in NIL.
Yeah, advertisements
that's
alone. He's
fantastic.
already, yeah.
Like, come on. Can we spend our money better, please? Like boosters?
No.
Dude, you're asking boosters who are billionaires to do that. These
It's
guys
like-
don't care.
It's just like I don't know, man.
Like,
Hey, good for the kid, but like all he did was carry a boombox. Let's be real.
yeah, like, come on.
Like,
And
any fucking person can carry a boombox
I'm gonna
and
be
shadow
I'm
rap
gonna,
whatever
I'm
song
gonna
it's
be
playing. Like,
1000% honest here. I had no idea who he was until the memes came out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, until they're the aura memes and shit. Like,
Yeah,
I was confused who
That-
this person was.
One, never heard of McNeese. Two, never knew who this equipment manager was.
I mean, yeah, and like the story's great. It's gonna be a good 1 year, good one and done type of story. But like NC State's not gonna do anything next year.
No.
Let's just be honest. They're gonna forget about them,
Yeah.
and we're gonna move on. So, like I said, enjoy the 27 hours of fame or
Yeah,
20
he'll be
whatever.
$200,000 richer than me.
I'll say exactly. He'll be richer than me in the next few months,
it's
but
kinda
hopefully
like-
he doesn't blow it on chains and whatnot like other college dumbasses.
It's gonna kind of be like how Ashton Hall is right now. He's blowing up on social media, but in like a few weeks we're just gonna be like, forget about him.
Well, the thing with Ashton Hall is like I like maybe he knows what he's doing, but he did the whole video coming out like, "Oh, everyone's copying me. They just want to beat me." Does he not realize people are making fun of him?
It's to the
Like,
point. It's to the point.
No.
If you like, even if you know who he is or not, but Tfue, if you know video games, you know who he is. Literally dunked his head in a fucking toilet to meme
So,
this guy.
Jinxie,
Like, what are we doing?
Jinxie
Fair.
did it too. He didn't do a
But
toilet
yeah.
bowl, but he
I hope Tfue cleaned that toilet.
I really hope it was a brand new toilet he just bought because that was. But like,
That is foul.
like it's
but it had over 1 million likes on the
Yeah.
video and whatnot. So it's like everyone understands it's a joke except for Ashton Hall. I feel like, which hey man, if you're getting bread, by all means, but just know we're not laughing with you. We're laughing at you.
Yes.
There's a difference.
So shout out to Bussin' with the Boys. Their most recent show, I don't know if y'all saw or listened. They had Dale Earnhardt Jr. on their show.
Hell yeah.
And
Good for Dale.
he was chatting about how, because he's a big video game guy. Big video game guy. Like he plays, Brendan, what was that one World War II game?
Oh, Hell Let Loose.
Hell Let Loose. He'll play that all day
Good
long.
game.
Okay.
Fun fact, he also plays NCAA 25. And the way
Attaboy.
this,
Beat the
the-
shot, beat the shot.
so the way he plays, it's religiously. He has said, I have a personal iPad just for the game. He pulled up the
Hello.
iPad. You know how like you can track players to draft players and He had spreadsheets and charts that he made of players that are in the game.
Color
Yeah.
coordinated spreadsheets,
Yes.
by the way.
And then he also
boy.
had his
Love Junior.
playbooks in the iPad as well. He said he took.
Hey Dale, hey Dale, you got any words of advice for Allgaier before he turns his first lap at Daytona? No, I'm trying to land this 5-star recruit right now. I can't.
He said he took Charlotte 49ers, UNC Charlotte. He took them from a 1-star program to a 4-star program, and just finally won a natty with them.
I was gonna say, get the natty.
And after him winning the natty,
He quit.
UNC Charlotte sent him a helmet to I guess have at his house.
Hey, Dale, if you by chance hear this and you would like
Junior,
to
love it, bro.
have a dynasty mode with 2 North Carolina, specifically Mooresville boys, shout out. That'd be awesome. Just let us know. I can set that up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because, like, when I found that out, I was like, that's awesome. And then when he pulled out the iPad and had, like, color-coded spreadsheets, and I'm like, I've never
you gotta give it to Junior.
I've never
That man does not do anything lightly.
No, he does not.
No.
And I respect
Dude, he's
it.
awesome.
No.
I respect
On
it
that note, though, on the
wholeheartedly.
Junior laughing note, I'm gonna take off and go help the missus with bedtime routines.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
before
problem.
you leave real quick,
Yeah.
did you see the Cavender twins were at Homestead? People were like, "Where's Carson?" My answer was,
It's
probably
Jeff
looking.
Lemon, they are.
He's probably looking for a Latina to take to the F1 race with him.
Oh,
Um,
that's-
No, I didn't, and
No problem.
congratulations to them being at the race. I got nothing. The race actually wasn't terrible. Real quick,
Oh, also,
wasn't that race?
they showed Kyle Larson's car for this upcoming weekend.
Oh, I saw that car.
It's gonna look terrible in the back of
Ooh.
the field.
Well, wait, I thought it was.
Isn't it a
this weekend?
tribute car?
I thought it was for Daytona or Darlington.
It is. He's still not gonna win.
Yeah, they're at Martinsville this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's just
But
saying he's going to lose both races,
Yeah.
is what he's saying.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
He was pretty dominant last weekend. Anyway, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. How did he win the truck race, real quick?
Luck.
Seriously, I digress. I'm not going to get to this. Bad luck for Bowman.
I don't want to
Larson
say.
got
I don't want to.
Larson got me money.
I
So
don't.
what the hell?
I don't want to say what he did behind a hauler, but you never
I
know.
don't care what he did behind the hauler. He
Shout
still
out
won.
Lando Norris winning the Aussie, by the way.
Can we shout out? Can we shout out real quick? My
Yuki.
boy George Russell with 2 podiums to start the year.
Hell yeah, brother. The Brits are
Hell
taking
yeah.
it over.
God, I love it. Also, bad luck for Beatdown's favorite manufacturer, Ferrari. The high of George Russell finishing top 3 and getting a podium to the low of Ferrari getting a double DQ at China.
Yeah.
And Yuki's in the Red Bull seat, everyone.
Dude, I love Yuki, though.
God.
Have you seen his best quote about Max Verstappen when he says, he
No.
introduced me to the gin and tonic, and I thank him for that. I was like, dude, he's a legend.
I will say this real quick, and I told the missus this. Real quick. If Yuki fails in that second seat,
Oh, stop it. Don't even say it.
questions need to be asked about that second seat.
Hell yeah. Are they
Because-
freaking trying to boost Verstappen and screw the other guy?
Well, also, my wife said that this is a PR move on the part of Honda because Honda supplies the engines to Red Bull, and they're big in Japan. And it's
Ooh.
Yuki Tsunoda's its home race, so
Yeah.
they wanted him in that seat.
That's
All
a
it
good
cost
call.
was a cool $10 million.
Good call, Mrs. Beatdown.
She may have never watched F1 before me. She's knowledgeable in this stuff. She like deep dives, gets all on the socials, and tells me things. I'm like, what? And then I
Dude,
look, I'm like, oh, she just broke news to me. Hello.
If you deep dive the socials, you figure out more stuff than.
Well, I know. I like the enjoyment of things. I don't need. I'll just be
No, fair,
shocked
fair.
when things happen. Anyway,
Alright,
on that
super
note,
show.
boy, I'm out. GG's.
brother,
Good
man.
show.
Yes, sir.
Man. You have a
Night.
good
Have a
one.
good one, Jeff.
Week.
I still love
Enjoy the
these
rest of the
stuff.
show. I'll be
Thanks,
watching.
brother.
Bye.
Later.
Brother, man. Have a good night. You guys want to hit some NFL March
I'll
Madness?
say back on the. I'll say if you want to go, which one do you want to hit first?
Let's do NFL. We kind of started earlier.
Yeah, I'll
Let's finish it
say
on the Giants.
back to
and
the
then
NFL.
Damn,
hit a few more.
I'm fixing the cameras real quick, but you guys can go.
So my thing again, dude, the more I think, so the more I get kind of frustrated with the Giants, right? And the Panthers are probably like, honestly, thank you a little bit. You gave us a couple good draft picks for Brian Burns, but I'm like, the Giants' defensive line is nuts. Nothing else like position group wise there is good. And then you pay Russell Wilson $21 million when you have Jameis Winston who would do the same exact thing for you, but a lot more entertaining.
Saying like if you want entertainment for like knowing you're not going to have a winning season, put Jameis in.
You want to
Like,
win,
just have
put
fun.
Jameis in.
I want to say it. You want to win, put Booby in. No,
Booby
but no, it's just like I don't know,
I'm with
man.
you.
I know Giants fans; they're delusional.
Yes.
But like if they want to have some enjoyment, just let them enjoy Jameis chucking the ball up to Malik, man.
100%.
And another thing, so you had one
heard you
Giants
hit your
fan I
chest.
work with, shout out Joe. He literally looks at me and goes, I'm glad we paid Russell Wilson $21 million, but we refused to pay Saquon Barkley 12. And I looked him dead in the eyes and I said, well, screw you, dude, because you gave the Eagles a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, quite literally.
So fuck you. And he literally looks at me and he's like, I hate the Eagles more than the Commanders. I said, I hate the Eagles more than the Giants.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
We're on the same page, brother.
That's respectable.
Like, come on.
So,
I mean,
did you guys see this? Let me find the breaking news out of the NFL world.
ooh. There's a couple NFL topics
The
I'm excited.
Subway is no longer the sub of the NFL.
Who is?
Jersey Mike's.
Oh,
Dude, I'm gonna be honest.
so
I
excited.
love Jersey Mike's, but fucking too expensive.
Too
Paying
expensive.
$18 for a large or giant whatever fucking sub
Yep.
is asinine, bro.
Some of the hot subs are over 20.
Exactly, like some of the cheesesteaks and whatnot,
Yep.
$20. It's like, guys,
Honestly,
calm down.
I think I've only eaten Subway, or not Subway, Jersey Mike's. I think I've only eaten it like twice in my life.
I mean, yeah, you good. You fucking saved yourself a lot of money in life. Not really, but
we can't afford it.
It's
dude, I would love to have a Jersey Mike's sub right now, but I can't take another loan out to get a fucking sub.
After seeing that dude do the Italian and
Can I pay
put
$5
it on
a
the
month
grill,
to pay for it?
well,
Yeah, right. Can I do the
So-
DoorDash
so-
monthly payment, please?
did you see that, Jordan?
What's up?
DoorDash is teaming up with, I believe it was Clarana.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, you
To
can
where
actually finance your
You can
meals
finance your meal.
Dude, they're
So-
gonna kill people's credit scores because people are gonna order way more than they can pay for even
Imagine
financing
this.
it.
Imagine
They're
this.
gonna
Picture
butcher
this.
people that way.
Your boys want to go out to the bar. They're like, you want to go?
Yep.
I can't. I gotta pay this last bill for
gotta pay.
my
Yeah.
crunch wrap that I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
That dude, that's some dark banking shit right there. That's
Like, how
that
fat do
bank
you
is gonna
have
get
to
so
be?
much money off of their interest. Oh
How
my
fat do you
God.
have to be? Honestly. And here's
Quite
my thought on it is, obviously it's, how's it going to work for tips for the Dashers? Is DoorDash just going to supply the tips in full, or you got to
They
wait until
better.
that person finishes making their payment and then you magically get a tip?
Yeah, but then if somebody doesn't finish making their payment, do you not get a tip?
Exactly. Like here,
Yeah, dude, that's outrageous.
that's my whole question, is because since I'll do DoorDash from time to time, I'm like, how does that going to work?
Damn right, you're gonna get no drivers if you do it that way.
They already
Yeah,
don't,
right.
because listen to this. Like a week ago, they did a thing where if you do 15 deliveries within a week span, they'll give you an extra $50 on top of what you make. I've never seen that before. So clearly they're hurting bad.
You damn right.
Oh yeah.
Gonna make me do my Saturday Sundays over here.
And
Yeah, man,
what
you're gonna
doesn't
make me
what doesn't
spend all that money back in
and
gas.
what doesn't help is
Literally.
how much
My gas
DoorDash
money.
costs to like order it.
Yeah.
Because like the other night, me and Brendan, hungry, started looking on DoorDash and we were like, I looked, it was a Baconator, $17.
Holy shit.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
a
was like,
Baconator should not cost you $17.
I was like, it's cheaper to
Take
just.
a loan out for extra bacon.
I was like, it's
Yeah,
just,
right.
it's cheaper to drive out to Cookout.
which I might do tonight, by the way. Just saying.
Fantastic idea. I'm so
I'm
hungry.
so fucking hungry. All right, sorry. Back on the NFL topic
So,
though.
NFL.
Subway Jersey Bikes, yes.
Question. I have a graphic. Top 5. It's Bucky Brooks. Is top 5 running backs.
Running backs.
I'm gonna get pissed off at this list. I can already tell.
Honestly, what I'm looking at, I like it a lot.
I did not make the list. I will preface that. Bucky Brooks did.
Okay.
I actually really like it.
I love Dylan Sampson, Genty, and Hampton. I would switch Junkins and Henderson. And I'm a huge
I would also switch Junkins.
Yeah, Junkins is a much more all-around guy than Henderson. And people are forgetting Henderson had a bit of an injury history before this year.
Yes.
Quinshawn, people I think are forgetting how good he was at Ole Miss before he had to split reps with Trevion. So, I mean, it's not hateful.
I mean,
I think we can all agree Ashton Genty's number 1 by a mile.
Oh, for sure.
1,000%.
That dude is a unit.
1,000.
Maybe not a mile. Like Hampton, in my opinion, is a very close second. But Ashton Genty is definitely the first running back taken 100%. In my opinion.
If he's not, then there's
purebred.
some backyard witchcraft.
If he's not, then that scout team must have saw the fucking next coming of Jesus and whoever they take over Genty, because.
So I'm going to switch the topic just really quickly because Brendan knows where I'm going to go with this. It's going to go back to recently signed. It's funny what happened with Stephon Diggs, right? I was telling Brendan a few days before that I wouldn't be mad if the Commanders got Stephon Diggs at 14 to 15 million a year. 23 million a year for a 31-year-old receiver off of an ACL tear is effing insane.
I know.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, like, when you think about the Patriots offseason, it's like, wow, yeah, they had a big one. But you think about it, they overpaid for so many people because they needed to get people to come there. Like, that's the sad thing. It's like, yeah, you had all this salary cap. You still have a fuck ton, don't get me wrong. But you just tied up so much just in D-tackle. If they keep Diggs after 1 year, that Landry's. That's what I'm saying. Like, they just tied up a lot of money.
So my question with this now is, I've seen the Patriots have been the favorite by a lot of mock drafts to get Travis Hunter.
Well, they have already come out and said that. I mean, a lot of teams have actually already come out. The Panthers being one have already come out and said, we're taking the best player on the board. We're not focusing offense, defense. We are taking the number 1 player on the board at the time.
You know who I would love to see the Panthers get, but sadly,
I have 5 of them in my head that I would love for us to get.
I would love to see them get Abdul Carter, but
Abdul Carter, Mason Graham, Tyler Warren.
I think Abdul Carter is going to be gone, unfortunately. Though
I want to say he's going to be gone. Probably
he ain't making it to 8. I mean, the Panthers could.
Well, no, because they've already said the Panthers would draft up. They're not afraid to. So, like, I could easily see like a Jaguars 8 for 5. 8 for 4.
There's 3 teams. Hold up real quick, Brian. There's 3 teams that have come out and said if they get a sufficient package, they will trade down. The Browns, the Patriots, and the Jaguars. All 3 of those teams. So you have 2. Browns are 2. Patriots are 4.
2, 4, and 5.
2, 4, and 5 have said they are willing to move down for the right package. So I'm sitting there and I'm like,
because I see Abdul Carter going top 6.
Rounder? Oh, absolutely.
The right package would be first for first swap and either a second or a third.
Yeah, like a second. Yeah.
Or like multiple thirds.
As a Panthers fan that has been one for a long time,
yes.
Do you think the front office and ownership
would trade up? Yes.
Would do
because
that type of trade?
I told Jordan, I was literally at Jordan's house and we had this heated debate in his kitchen. He was very adamant that the Panthers would not trade up to the first overall pick to take a quarterback, let alone Bryce CJ. And I kept telling him, it's going to happen. It'll happen. I'm telling you, the most traction. Not even a day later, Carolina Panthers trade for the first overall pick.
Dude, and you know, it's coming back now. So it was like me and Brendan have talked about this subject so often because of like in the first 2 years, it was like, damn, that was a horrible trade, right? But then that third year came around last year, and everybody was like,
Wait
"Oh
a
fuck,
minute now. Yeah.
oh fuck,"
Hold on.
like
Hold the phone.
this did, yeah, like hold up now. So it's like one of those things, and that's another thing sometimes we kind of in the sports world, and I think social media does that to us too, is we look at that short-sighted thing of what are they doing for us right now? Because at that time, the Bears were able to get all of these other picks, right? They were able to get Caleb Williams the next year. They were able to get like a
A
second and a third
doomsday. They
rounder,
were
right?
able to
Yeah.
get, yeah, they were
And
get
you're
all
like,
these
okay,
first
like
round
maybe,
talents.
but then you see how bad. And granted, I'll give Caleb another year because I think the team got a lot better. The coach got a lot better. So we'll see this year. But it's one of those things, man. We get so short sighted and you forget that these guys are super young. Bryce Young was what, 21? And you're like, 1 year, and you're like, Jesus Christ, he sucks. And then his second year, I think it was the second year was last year, sorry. Whatever. Second year, I mean, either way, the dude gets so much better as he develops with a better coach in Dave Canales, right? And so it's just, man, like for this year when all these teams want to trade back, and I'm like, please don't trade up, please don't trade up, don't ruin your future, don't ruin your future. But then if you do by chance trade up and get Carter and he turns into the next Micah Parsons, the next, I mean, you name a great pass rusher, TJ Watt,
I mean,
whatever.
just like for Panthers' sake, turns into
Yeah.
the next Julius Peppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
amen,
just like,
right? You just don't know, right? So you just do not know, and you have to trust that process. And I think that's the hardest thing for fans to do sometimes is sit there because at the time when we traded up for RG3, we traded 3 first rounders to move up to get RG3. And that first year, I was on my high horse of Jesus, Joseph, and Mary has come and blessed my soul. RG3 is the greatest freaking quarterback I've ever seen. And then he blows his knee out, and then he's never the same.
Yeah.
So I had the opposite of Brendan.
So-
I was on my high horse the first year, and then it turned to shit. Brendan the first year had to eat shit, and then the second year was like, wait a minute, hold up, we got a chance. Like
I will say this:
yeah, it's so
if
frustrating,
the
man.
Panthers do make a solid move like that, and they can get Abdul Carter, I'll give
Oh,
Brennan a
oh.
Panthers jersey.
I mean, and even if they stay pat and get Mason Graham, oh my god.
yeah,
Oh, that
So-
8 pick right now is looking mighty fine.
Yes,
Mighty
it is.
fine.
So continuing with the draft, Bucky Brooks' top 5 quarterbacks.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my shit if Shador Sanders is number 1.
He is number one. This guy's a fucking idiot, but it's fine.
No,
So
is he
here-
actually number 1?
Yeah. So
He is
here,
number one.
so here's my top 5 off this list.
Jesus Christ.
I hate this list. Number one shouldn't be there, and honestly, number 5 shouldn't be there.
I'm going.
Oh, Kyle
Honestly,
McCord at number
That's
5.
exactly.
Oh,
I'm going.
don't get me going.
So my top 5
oh my god.
would all kind of
The top 5
editing
on
this
sorry to
list.
cut you off. It should be Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, Shador Sanders, Jalen Milrow, then Will Henderson. That's who
So,
the top 5.
Here's my thing.
What do you mean, Will Howard?
I'm thinking.
Will Howard, sorry, Will
I'm
Howard,
thinking. I'm taking Milrow over Sanders
Me too. I was
because-
thinking Milrow at fucking
because Milrow has a way better arm. His
3.
and-
4.37 as a quarterback?
his foot game way better, and I feel like yes, that is Deion Sanders' son, but I feel like Milrow's knowledge of the game and vision that he can see is better than
Nick
Shador's.
Saban was his coach for 2 years.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Nick Saban. That's a damn good coach to learn
Like-
some defense from, to read a defense.
Like Shador says, "Oh, I've been to these teams and we fixed them." You went to Jackson State, okay,
in Colorado.
in Colorado. Maybe
He
if
went to
you're
the worst conference. of
maybe
the
if
Big
your
Five.
dad went to like an SEC school or something, and you went down there and like did good, maybe like Auburn or Clem, like something like that.
Or like a Vanderbilt. Fuck it. You want to
I was
see
gonna
you're
say,
that
go to
good.
like a
Go to
Vandy,
Vanderbilt.
yeah.
Yeah,
But then
you're that good.
definitely Cam, Jackson Dart, Milrow. Then I'll say Sanders, and then I kind of want to say Quinn Ewers after seeing his pro day. was
Yeah,
pre-
dude, it gets that
See,
5 spot
Quinn's
gets
definitely, yeah. Quinn could easily sneak, but I just think Will Howard's upside
he is good, but
is solid.
he's good, but I just hope he's not a bust in the NFL.
I mean, it just goes back to that thing. It's just right situation, right team, right coach. Like,
Yeah.
look at I will always go back to Sam Darnold as like my one thing. Say what you want, he actually did not have terrible years as a Panther. We could have easily kept him as our starting quarterback, and I feel like we would have been a-okay. But he goes to the Vikings, and then he just got himself a massive contract, which he could get cut after 1 year and get fucked out of a lot of money, which sucks. But he
Yeah.
still got himself a massive contract with the Seahawks.
Yeah. That's very true.
So it's
You might-
just one of those things. You go to the
Very
right
true.
situation, you can thrive for sure.
You ready for my top 5 to be really, really funky?
Let's
Mhm.
hear it.
So everything's pretty much the same as Hollywood was, but my number 5, and I just want to put this name out there so people don't forget him. The kid from, I think he played for Louisville this year, was Tyler Shaw, Shough. Dude, he's like 6'5", has a hand cannon, played at Oregon for a few years, was actually really good. And then they obviously transferred and had the whole transfer game, so he had to get kicked out. I don't know, man. The dude's he's kind of like that Will Howard, like Brendan said, with that upside. I mean, if he gets in the right situation, backs up a good quarterback, learns, and then can use his tools. So that's my one my like curveball right there would be that Tyler Shaw kid. But I mean, I could do him or Will Howard. I mean, McCord is, dude, having Kyle McCord at number 5 is egregious to me. I watched him at Ohio State. The kid, the lights were too big for him. And then he goes to Syracuse and plays good at a shit school.
Yeah, because
And
like
we're going to act like he's the next
honestly,
coming of.
it's Syracuse. It's football Syracuse. Now, if you're
Yeah,
talking like
like
lacrosse at Syracuse, different story.
different, yeah.
But
Or basketball back in the day.
I was
whatever.
at back in the day basketball.
but
Yeah,
like football, their coach
Stop
is
it.
insane. Doesn't shower or anything if they lose because he doesn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Dog, how are you married?
So I'm sorry, that's not a winning program. That's fucking delusion.
That's insane.
What are his top 5? I'm going to go like receivers and like linemen and stuff. Is that not on there?
Let me look. Hold on, give me one.
I'm just curious now. His list got me. His
Well,
list.
I'd say the running back one was good, and then the
One
quarterback
bad, yeah.
one
The
really
quarterback
pissed
one
me off
just
because
blew
that
me.
one was just so ass.
If you have Shador Sanders above Cam Ward in any sentence, I'm one.
I'd say anyone with an NFL brain knows Cam Ward number 1, like 100%.
The dude's got a nuclear missile for an arm, and by the way, he's pretty fast.
Yeah,
Like, hello. And the numbers he put up in Miami, hello.
yeah, it's just like common
Like,
sense.
hello.
People just get a little bit of it, please.
Shador Sanders at number 1.
That's
That's a dude that's blowing Dion in the freaking locker room, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Bucky Brooks.
How does he taste? Sorry,
I was literally, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like,
goddamn.
do you like him?
Okay.
I mean, obviously at receiver, I think we all got the same kid, number 1. That dude, McMillan.
I mean, McMillan, yeah. I got
McMillan,
Respirero at my number 5. Fuck you and your 40 time. I don't give a fuck about what anyone says about it.
Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, and we're gonna.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, sorry.
Dude, when I sent you, I knew you were gonna like that.
When he gets jammed on the line of scrimmage, that 40 time is really gonna come in fucking handy, guys.
Amen.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Dude, everyone wants to think of a 40 time and be like, oh, this kid's the next Tyreek Hill. Shut up.
And it's like, all right, we're not going to shit on Isaiah Bond, who sat there and was like, oh, I'm going to break Xavier Worthy's record, bro. 10 seconds slower, man. Or 10, what you call it?
As of right now, I haven't found a receiver one, but did find property.
And I'm getting pissed off because people are not giving Emeka Egbuka. I'm not even trying to be a homer. The dude is like the all-time receptions leader in Ohio State history. By the way, Chris Carter went there. By the way, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Marvin Harrison.
He's got a tight end list pulled up.
Oh, Tyler Warren better be
Tyler Warren
1A, 1B,
Loveland
1C.
2.
Yep.
I like this list.
I do like this list a lot.
This is a good one. I wouldn't change it.
That's a good list. As much as I hate Michigan, Loveland's a beast.
When Bucky Brooks decides to use his brain, like, his lists are pretty good, but, like, I don't know what happened with that quarterback list, man.
Let's see.
I love you, Dion.
Top 5
Sorry.
prospects by position. Let's see.
Oh, number 1 and 2. I can guess who that's going to be, man.
All right, here's his receivers. Wow. He doesn't even have Hunter on there as a receiver.
I can't
Yeah,
see who it is.
everyone's putting him at corner, which I don't think he's that good at corner either. So here we
Well, I
go.
mean, on the plus side, if the Giants take him at 2, you got to think if they start Jameis Winston, not only can Travis catch the ball on the offensive side, but he can also play defense for when he throws that interception.
He'll
So
tackle a motherfucker for you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's a win-win if they go for Travis Hunter.
He's got the Arizona receiver at 1.
I would say McMillan 1. Yeah, you have to, man.
There's no argument.
Let's see.
Golden at 2 from Texas. I'm not even mad at it. Kid's a stud.
Ohio State's I can't even
Thank you.
pronounce his last name.
Finally.
Egbuka.
Luther Burden from Missouri.
Dude, I like that Luther Burden a lot at 4.
He's
And
really
Isaiah
good.
Bond.
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of Bond at
I
5.
remember
would
he
put
I remember
Iowa
he
State
was
in
saying
there.
that he's gonna run faster than Xavier Worthy did, and he did not.
Yeah, it's like I like the confidence, but like that's a bold claim right there, man. You definitely shouldn't have said that shit and just like ran what you ran because it would have been way more. I mean, it's still impressive as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but it would have been way more impressive if he didn't try and compare himself to Worthy.
I would put that. I'm just looked him up. The Higgins kid from Iowa State, dude. He's my 5th. He is nasty.
I got the
If
cornerbacks
if you're not
now.
familiar with Jaden Higgins, look up his highlights. That kid is.
If Will Johnson isn't number 1 for cornerbacks, then that's
Oh,
just
look it up. I already got it.
I can't see it
he
too
better
well.
be. He better be number 1. Will Johnson is a stud. Travis Hunter, yeah, this list is shit already.
I say I'm just looking from afar, and I can already tell Will Johnson's 2.
Well,
Hunter
everything else on his
1.
list is actually pretty freaking good, though.
I'm fixing to make it.
Wait, no, he doesn't. Wait, no, it's not. He doesn't have the Texas kid on here. Oh no, he's tripping. Oh, he's tripping.
Hold on.
That's what I'm saying. He just based it off
He's tripping.
combine shit,
He
bro.
is tripping.
Can you see it
I'm
now?
gonna look up the kid from Texas.
Yeah, that's a better.
Right.
Yeah, Hunter will. I mean, yeah, it's an okay list, but goddamn, it's just missed a lot here.
Barron, Jade
Jade
Barron.
yeah.
What's the next
He
position
shut
group?
down Jeremiah Smith. That kid is good.
We got. Give me
gotta
another
put Barron on
position
there.
group. Linebacker.
I was thinking lineman. I'm actually really curious.
Yeah, so what if they're his linemen?
I'm really curious what the offensive lineman's going to be. Because I better see my left tackle, Josh Simmons from Ohio State there.
He is.
Will Campbell
He's number
1.
3.
Is he number 3? Let me see.
Yeah, Simmons is 3.
Kelvin Banks.
That's not a bad list.
No, that's a really good list.
That's a really good
That
one.
might
Yeah.
be the best list we've seen. Okay, I'm not mad at that list. That's actually really good. Shit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty solid.
Yeah,
Pretty good
good for
one.
him. Because yeah, Banks is really freaking good too.
Well, linebacker.
Are we going outside linebacker or middle linebacker?
Middle.
Okay.
Jalen Walker at 1 from Georgia.
I mean, yeah, Jalen Walker 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Carson looks like
I was
he's
literally about to say Campbell from Bama better be on here, and he's on here.
Carson's got a lot of flow from UCLA. He reminds me of Sunshine from Who Are the Titans? Remember the Titans?
This ain't a bad list either. The kid from Oklahoma is nasty.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, when he uses his brain, he's got some good lists. But when he thinks with fucking social media, it's just, it's haywire.
Here's your outside linebackers.
Thank you. That's what I want to see.
Carter. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that's a solid list.
I mean, yeah, 1 and 2 are definitely just locked there. Even though I heard a lot of things, James Pierce isn't a good, whatchamacallit guy. Apparently not a good,
team guy.
Mental, but it's fun.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. But, I mean, I would still fucking draft the kid.
Yeah, this kid's a stud, but he is.
I mean, yeah.
He's a bit.
Defensive.
I'm not even talking shit. I'm so sorry if you're listening to this, brother.
I mean, no, I think you're going to be a stud, man.
I feel like Jack Sawyer needs to be higher up than 3.
So my thing with Jack Sawyer, and I love Jack Sawyer, but like he was like a number 1 recruit and everything, and he had great years, but he just to me, like I was expecting another Bosa guy, and I just never felt like I got another Nick Bosa or Joey Bosa from him in college. but I
Landon
will say he
Jackson at
looked
4. That
damn
man
good.
looks like he just chews on nails.
He is a beast, though.
Animal.
I'm shocked the other kid from Ohio State's not on there. The Samoan kid. Can't even pronounce his last name. You gotta look at him up.
Did he declare?
Yeah. I think he had to. I think he was a senior. 1 sec.
Okay. Defensive tackle.
I mean, yeah, Mason Graham at 1. It's just like makes sense.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't even.
That's what I'm saying, man. The Panthers have so many options at that 8 pick that I honestly I
JT
can't be mad with anything
Umaloa.
they do.
Can't even pronounce his name. God.
Excuse
Yeah,
me,
I
guys.
agree
Yes,
with
I
that.
know.
I agree with that 100.
Is Tyleek Williams on here? Or wait, no, what position group? No, Tyleek Williams is not on here. Damn.
No.
Shit, dude. I like Tyleek Williams. He's really good, too.
Wonder, does he have... He doesn't have kickers.
Where's Aaron Rodgers going, boys?
The Steelers.
I think it's set in stone Steelers now, dude.
I mean, yeah. Unless the Vikings come in again last second, remake another offer. But if at this point it's just like it's either going to be a retirement or the Steelers.
Yeah,
like,
think
there's no
Steelers are
fight.
bust.
I think
That or he waits until somebody might get hurt, maybe. And then,
Yeah, but like at
you know what I
that
mean? Like
point,
a really
yeah.
good team loses their quarterback, like God forbid.
the
one of those
retirement home
huge
sounds
teams.
like a good idea.
It's getting close to that, brother.
I would say it's getting really close though, which sucks because I kind of want him to like have one
Like,
good
I
year
want
and then
that.
retire. But like at this point,
I hate
I
when
just-
quarterbacks end like that, man. Like kind of the Drew Brees ending broke my heart, right? Like
Damn,
No.
you have Freddie
4
Freeman.
interceptions.
Couldn't get one hit.
kind of love sports gambling.
BYU lost.
Where
got
do you
killed.
think? So you said you think he's a Steeler.
I mean, dude, unless he wants to go to some shit team and play and mentor a guy.
Do you think the
Like-
Steelers? What do you think the Steelers are leaning more towards, Dart or Milrow? Because
I
they
want
like
them to go
both.
Milrow. I want them to go Milrow.
I would say
I
all
would-
signs seem to be pointing towards Milrow,
Yeah.
which I wouldn't be like mad at if I'm the Steelers. If I'm Steelers fans,
Hell no.
but like
That offensive line, you better get a quarterback that can run.
I mean, yeah, you better get
Good
some
God.
RPO options out
You
of this
damn
shit.
right. Or else he's gonna die.
I mean, yeah, like, I hate like if you get a non-mobile quarterback to play for the Steelers. I mean, a la Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna get fucking killed, man. That O line is ass burgers, bro.
So bad.
It's
they
so
wanna act
terrible.
like they can
So
rebuild it in the
bad.
draft. No, you can't.
I mean, no, it's just like the Titans paid one of the Steelers ex linemen who's
Green?
their
Yeah, Green.
there's their most flagged offensive lineman, but
Yeah.
it's like, hey man, gotta do what you gotta do.
He was a 4-year starter that kind of sucks. So I guess the Titans were like, "We'll take a 4-year starter. Screw it."
That's mediocre. Yeah, fuck it. They're either gonna have Cam Ward or Will Howard throwing the ball, so fuck it.
I'm with you, brother. What do you boys want to end the night on, by the way?
I was gonna say, what topic are we gonna end here?
So we've hit
Gymnastics?
everything. I mean,
Track and field?
Should we give updated March Madness real quick?
yeah,
What are the scores right now?
Let me.
Now that some of our teams have been eliminated from contention.
Yep. I'll do this.
Because I got my new team to win it all.
I'm not pulling up the game because I'm not getting in trouble again. But I will pull. I can pull up scores.
Give me John Capillari and the Arkansas Razorbacks to win it all this year, boys.
Oh, you're crazy. I love it.
I fucking want the upsets, bitch.
I will say, man, Alabama looks good. Fucking hate Alabama. God, they look good. And Florida, dude, Florida pisses me off because it's so freaking loaded from the transfer portal. But God, they're good.
I mean, I just excuse me. I want to see a Cinderella, man.
I agree.
That or give me Michigan State.
The game is going to be a good ending. That's a good game.
I mean, yeah, the Arizona Duke's gonna be a solid finish here.
Okay.
I'm excited tomorrow. I think Kentucky might upset Tennessee.
As of right now, Arizona and Duke, it's 20-6. Arkansas 8-5. BYU
It's
lost.
20-16, by the way, not 20-6, 2016.
Yeah, 20. BYU lost 113-88. Maryland went home 87-71.
Yeah. Freaking Florida, dude.
Yeah,
I had a feeling though,
tomorrow.
man. Florida doesn't have the Maryland didn't have the depth to keep running with Florida. Florida plays so fast. Maryland was going to gas out. They were
So
playing great
as
in
of
person.
right now, my my bracket is still looking like it could hit.
I'll say I'm going the Razorbacks because I went St. John's and they lost.
Because I have Houston. They play Purdue tomorrow. Unless Purdue pulls a horseshoe out of their ass, I see Houston winning that. I see Michigan beating Auburn tomorrow. I would love to see Tennessee beat Kentucky. And I see Michigan beating.
Ooh. I think Ole Miss might shock a little people now.
Dude, I don't know, man. When I watched them play, I was like,
But they're ugly.
going on a fucking 16-0 run, dude. It's just like I can't trust that.
Like trust in a fart.
Yeah, after some chili. Yep.
I'm right.
Can't be doing that shit, man. No pun intended.
I agree. I think one.
We'll pull up so we can take a look and see how the rest of opening day went before we.
Just had 2 games that we were waiting on to finish, the Dodgers game and the I can't remember who
Starting
else.
off, Yankees won 4-2. Absolute beauty. Orioles had a field day, 12-2. Red Sox 5-2. Nationals 7-3.
Pick rocks.
Guardians and Royals going to 10 innings. Fantastic opening day. Guardians 7-4. Mets, not surprising, 3-1. Giants, not much. 4 over Reds.
Holy shit, the Bulls came back and beat the Lakers. They were down 5 with 12 seconds left.
Damn.
Yeah, I
God
see it
damn.
here. 6 points in 6 seconds. Braves and Padres. I'm honestly surprised the Braves won.
I'm not. I had Padres winning today.
Angels, they look like buns so far. That was horrible play. Pirates to Miami. Kind of not surprised. Here we go. Cardinals 3. Dodgers 5-4. And
Nice.
right now, Mariners and Athletics are playing at 0-0 in the second. And the Cubs and Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are winning 1-0.
Nice.
Not bad.
Well, if you're a fan of those late games, I will say enjoy them.
I will not be watching them. I need to go find some food. Hungry.
I mean, yes, I feel like that's a solid place to wrap up, boys.
Amen,
I
boys.
agree with that.
Sounds like Fortnite time to me.
Hell yeah.
Like food time for me.
But yeah, you guys have a good one, you know. Thanks for coming out, stopping by, and see you next week.
Don't forget to follow the socials to keep up to date with any parlays that are being posted. Updates with the show, hot news, hot takes, all the good stuff. Follow the Discord. All that beautiful stuff. Bet smartly tomorrow. Remember, there's a hotline if you want to go do something bad with a toaster and a
Hotline's overrated.
body of water. But yeah, take care.
Adios.
Pull this up because we're getting ready to Head out. Later, everybody.